family, we live in the digital age. It's really easy to prove if someone did something or they didn't, whatever they said. And while I'm not going to argue about this man's attendance of Temple University, I am going to argue that he didn't graduate. And you know why I can find out? Because I did. So therefore I can log into the alumni website and see who graduated and who didn't. So you can see this is the Temple University alumni page. So you can log in. So we're logged in now. You see this says logged in. We can go to online directory where all alumni exist. Let's start this off and let's look up Ali Muhammad. Now we have Aliyah Muhammad, Kalima Muhammad, Khalil Muhammad, Shayla Muhammad, and Salima Muhammad Bey. No Ali Muhammads have went to Temple and received a degree from the university. So they do not qualify as alumni. But wait, let's look again. Marcus House. Did not return any results. This is an alumni database. You can look up any alumni that went to Temple. Let's prove it. Bill Cosby. Bill did some shit. He may not be in here. But hold up. Actually, William Cosby. Here he is, family. Again, we live in the digital age. If someone told you they went to a school, you probably know someone went to the school. You can check. Stop letting these people get over. Peace.
I'm back! I'm back! I'm back!
I be that more you gon' remember.
That's right!
I'ma be that more you gon' remember.
Yeah!
I be that more you gon' remember.
Yeah.
Taharka Bay front line
Yeah.
till the law call my number. I be that more you gon'
Let's go.
remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's
Let's
right.
go.
I be that more you gon' remember.
Go
Taharka
to the
Bay
street.
front line till the law call my
If you
number.
a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over you, Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. That's right. Trust you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European how to bathe, and looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love no Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharka Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharka Bay front line till the law call my number. All you super scholars dollars holler. This era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for them people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rock a fast. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for dough. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast estate. I want my town, my sheriff, my stores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you kill and fight and marry out of your race. If you ain't for Moorish world, then get out of my face. Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you used to love the Moorish world, come on and build it with me. Let's go. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharka Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharka Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. Be more. I be that more you gon' remember. That time. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharka Bay front line till the law call my number. I'm back. I be that more you gon' remember. I'm like 85. I be that more you gon' remember. New York. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharka Bay front line till the law call my number. I'm in the building, man. Press 1 if you with me. Are you with me? You know what y'all need? You know what I need to do for you? You know what I need y'all to do for me? If y'all rock with me, right, I need y'all to go over to that graveyard called Aboriginal Media and type in the chat that Taharka Bay is live responding to the criminal complaints of Ali Muhammad. You don't need all them words, but something to that effect. Go on over to that graveyard. It's called the graveyard. It's the graveyard called Aboriginal Media. They on right now. Yeah. In my little John voice. Yeah. Go on over to that graveyard and tell him and tell them that Taharka Bay is live. I'm about to respond to some things that he said that don't make no sense. I got you. I got you. Anybody going over to that graveyard for me? Somebody go over to that graveyard. Make them block you or something. Come on now. I need them to come over here. They was over there giggling. I seen them. People was sending me the link. They was, as my mother say, don't you be kikiing. They was over there kikiing. He's a woman beater. He steal cars. That's what they said. Excuse my cough. I'm almost at the end of this cold that I got, but I got to drink plenty of water. But go over to that graveyard for me. Everybody pause. Go over to the graveyard. You know what I mean? Tell wake up the dead. Go over to the graveyard and wake up the dead. Tell them come over here to the living. Okay. Now, somebody, Tariq, you my guy, brother. You know you supposed to go over there. El Tariq, you my guy. Go on over to the graveyard for me. Wake up the dead. Resurrect the dead. But before I address him, I got somebody else I got to address. Y'all ready? I got somebody else I got to address. Because I ain't going to be playing these games no more. I got somebody else I got to address. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I got somebody else that I be that more you gon' remember. I don't got time to play. Call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I'll be that more you gon' remember. Taharka Bay, front line till the law call my new friend of the Lord, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. If those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali. Who was the first to remind you and bind you back? Sumo rock on the mountains, Mississippi and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. You tripping off trust, you need to be tripping off facts. Then here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people taught European how to bathe. And looking at women buying European hair. Your love was self.
I address it all. But before I address that, I want to say this. We have trolls, right? That be asking me goofy questions. Whatever happened to the Moorish village? About 3 years ago, I put out a call for those to support the Moorish village. I put up a GoFundMe. Support was lackadaisy. We didn't get no support like we thought we would get because we thought everybody would want a village of their own. We took the GoFundMe down.
Taharka Bay.
Hold up.
Taharka Bay.
Here we go. Here we go.
You know I didn't come here to play. Now listen, we're going to put this kombucha shit to the side right now.
Hold up.
There's people right now on the internet said you are out there with a worse jail record than Ali Muhammad. God damn it. We don't want to hear nothing right now, but you answering these charges.
Hold up, Inky. This is my problem. Now, hold up. This is my problem, Inky. You was on the show when I addressed it the first time. I got the file.
I was on the show.
But hold up. What did Ali Muhammad?
Ali Muhammad has some very creative things on there. Listen, people was hitting me up. They said, Inky, your man got multiple identities. The nigga's name is Eric Pearson. He live in San Diego and all kind of shit. I said, well, hold on now. We got some kombucha shit going on. This nigga drinking all that crazy kombucha shit. Maybe he is in San Diego. I said, hold on. He stole cars in San Diego. His name is Eric Pearson. I said, what the fuck is going on, Taharka? You gotta answer this shit.
Hold up. All the kombucha aside. Hey, throw away the kombucha. I got to address this madness. No more kombucha right now. Only water. Hold up. Hey, do you hear me? Get rid of the kombucha. Hold up. Hey, bro, do you mean tell me that this fool say I had an alias named Eric Pearson and I stole a car?
All kind of shit, man. That you was listen, because I didn't even see the video exactly. I got people hitting me up.
Is that what it was, though, Inky? I want to be sure.
Yep, they said you got another person that's named Eric that's doing more worse crimes than you. That your crimes is low because the regular crime. I don't know how this shit to explain this shit. It's crazy.
No,
some crimes is on Taharka Bay, and then some crimes is another person that's named Eric. Now Toronto got another so Toronto got crimes, Taharka got crimes, and Eric, a new nigga. Eric, you got to deal with Eric too. So we got to feel. We want to know what's happening with all these niggas.
Okay. So the last time we did my show and I went over all the crimes, I was addressing Toronto Johnson.
That's a fact.
That's my name.
Okay, but you got to deal with Eric though.
No,
Eric is a wild nigga. No, Eric is clearly a wild nigga.
Let me tell you something. I really don't know Eric. I really don't, and I don't know how to disprove that. I really don't. But I wish I would have seen. Did he screenshot anything?
Bro, niggas was getting crazy. They were saying Grand Theft Bay, Grand Theft Taharka and shit like that. Niggas was going crazy.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. I never heard that one before in my life. For real. Yeah, I've been called Torino, Tornado, Tonto, but Eric?
Yeah.
Never. So I really don't know how to address that. I don't. Man, Allah is my witness. I really can't address that. I have never. Listen, I was born with an indigenous name like Toronto. Very unique. people think it's have association with Canada. No association except the European adopted it when they came there because it was already there from the indigenous people that was there. My name actually means something. It's real. Taharka coincides with that. But people know me as both. So it's not like I'm using Taharka to cover up Toronto. I'm very proud of my name, Toronto. I'm very proud that I was born at a certain time where it was taken in consideration to give me a unique name. But Eric, I don't know how to respond to that. But I do want to respond once again if I can, and then I'll get back to you.
But I ain't gonna lie. What I heard was that your video was fire. You was tearing his ass up. He was getting at you, tearing your ass up. Listen, the people that's watching, they just like the entertainment. Now,
we're gonna entertain them tonight because I already covered. Listen, family. I'm gonna do it one more time. Just for kicks, and I'm gonna run through it real quick, and I'm gonna give you the link to where we already covered this. All right, I'm gonna give you the link where we already covered this. But I never knew my name was Eric. You know what I mean? I never. Man, I did a lot.
Alias. Listen, that's an alias. Stop lying. You trying to hide that.
And I was in San Diego.
You trying to hide that your secret alias is named Eric, and you've been out there beating up women and doing all kinds of
No. Under Toronto is where the assaults supposedly took place. Now, Eric beat him up too?
Listen, I haven't seen the video. Apparently, though, Eric is a wild nigga. And you is Eric.
Did Eric steal the car or did Toronto steal the car?
Or Taharka. Don't forget that nigga. It's three of them niggas at least. It's at least three of them niggas.
Hey, Mike Malley. Who was accused of stealing the car? Now, let me tell you, the DUI, Tito got the DWI. That wasn't me. That was Tito. That was Tito. Let's talk about Tito.
Nah, man, this nigga said blame it on the alcohol. I'm fucking dead.
Listen, Inky. There was a guy in the 90s named Tito.
Okay.
And Tito was very, very unconscious. Okay. We would hang out, get pulled over, and get DWIs or DUIs or whatever you want to call it. That's Tito.
Okay.
That's Tito. Yeah. Okay. Also, Tito would do things like if you up on me, get up on me, and they call the police. Tito did things like that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you this. Is there a chance that Tito had his name changed to Eric?
Not Tito. No, Tito straight gangster. No, not Tito. Tito go on. Look.
Gangsters have aliases. What you mean?
No. Tito.
Eric is involved with this shit.
No, Tito mask off. He mask off. Not Tito. He mask off.
Okay.
He mask off. Tito straight mask off. He mask off. He don't do no stealing. Tito mask off. I'm trying to tell you now. Tito mask off. He don't know. Listen, call around and ask about a guy named Tito in Baltimore, Annapolis. I'm telling you, Tito mask off. He don't play them type of games. And Toronto, the guy that just want to do the right thing. That's all. You know what I mean? Taharka Bay just want to teach the people. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to do real quick, if you give me a second, I'm getting
out the way. Y'all niggas got to duke that out. I just wanted to make sure you got. I just want to make sure you got to the real shit.
But you ain't out the clear yet.
I'm fine. Listen, we could deal with the kombucha shit. Listen, we could deal with that kombucha shit.
You didn't sound confident. I'm fine. Your voice got a little high.
No. Because I feel like there's a priority to the order that we have to handle these things.
Okay, you're right.
And our difference is not that much difference than this shit right here. We got to find out who the fuck is Eric.
We don't know. We never gonna find out unless I know who he talking about and I can research him, just like I research Ali Muhammad and we find out who he is. So first family, because I think they came over from the graveyard. We got 718 people in here. And so let's get with the 718 people. So family, what I tried to explain to y'all, Inky, this ain't gonna feel good to a lot of people. What I tried to explain to y'all, and I'm gonna try to explain to y'all one more time, and you're cutting in my teaching time. But I'm going to go ahead and explain to y'all one more time, not you, Inky, these people that keep on inquiring about the assaultive past.
Well,
but they cut into my teaching time.
From what I got, and I got messed because I done fucked around and gave people my actual phone number. So now niggas is hitting me up like I'm their cousin. Listen, niggas is hitting me up just on GP. Like, yo, Ink, I'm in the supermarket. I was thinking about getting this one. Like they running down options and shit for. So niggas is hitting me up like crazy. Like, yo, your man Grand Theft Auto Bay. Eric, and they like, yo, this assault. Did he beat up the women? Did he steal the cars? Who is Eric?
All right,
your man is scamming people with his fake name, Eric.
All right, I got something for y'all. Let's set the stage to this, because I'm gonna be going back to this in a minute. First of all, I got a question for y'all. And I want to see how smart our people are when people try to play games. Can anybody tell me who this is? Anybody know who that is?
That is a gentleman by the name of Detroit Red.
Anybody know who Detroit Red is in the chat? Anybody know who Detroit Red is in the chat? Because they coming for my Detroit Red. I'm on their head. Now they want to come for my Detroit Red. All right, family, this is Detroit Red. Detroit Red was a drug user, a drug abuser. He was a pimp. He was a thief. He was a car thief. I wasn't none of those things. But even worse than that, he even dated Europeans. Now, that's not bad, I guess, if that's what you choose. All right? But now, that's Detroit Red. Would you, all you people that love Detroit Red, and I know you do, wouldn't you or wasn't you inspired to see Detroit Red, 1 second, to turn into, 1 second, let me do it like this. Share, screen share. Wouldn't you inspired to see Detroit Red to turn into Malcolm X? Now, would you meet Malcolm X? No, my birth name is not Eric. I never use Eric for anything. I've never used Eric for anything. He made that up. I don't know where he got that from. But would you look at Malcolm X as Detroit Red? No, you know what? You would be inspired. You would be inspired by Malcolm X. You will be inspired at his story and transformation from Detroit Red to Malcolm X. Let's be clear. So now, he said, so now, all right? With that being said, let's go into Exhibit A. One thing that you have to know, and I want you to pay attention because this is educational too, Inky. I got to educate the people. This is educational too. If you can find, and we're going to go over the charges in a minute too, because I don't care, but if you are able to find, when I came to the internet uplifting people, in 2016, find an infraction, whether I was accused of assault. You see that down the bottom here? I started Moorish World TV when? 2016. Find an infraction where I was accused of anything. Taking money, swindling people, sexing women, selling fake paperwork. Name anything. What can you accuse me of? What can you accuse me of? Since I've been awakening my people, tell me, what can you accuse me of? All right? Can you? Now, real quick, I want to show one more thing before I get into it. Inky, work with me, because we got some business to take care over here. So I want to get this out the way real quick. So that was 2016. Just in case you go into my old channel, Moorish World, because I know you weirdos that wanna believe in Santa Claus. You will go to my old Moorish World channel. And again, my first video, although I created the channel in 2013 just to watch videos, because you accounts, you know what I mean, so you can watch videos if you wanted to comment or whatever. But I uploaded my first video 5 years ago. Now, I asked anybody after 2016, as I was banging on these frauds from Moorish and otherwise, show me where I've been accused of an assault. Show me where I was accused of theft. By no stretch of imagination in my Malcolm X, I'm only using it as an example. Stay with me, Shabu. Stay with me. It's only an example. Stay with me. No, was I ever accused of anything that I was accused of before I came and started teaching my people? Press 1 if you understand what I'm saying, family. And then we're going to carry on with this real quick. Press 1 if you understand what I'm saying, family.
So you saying from the time that you became conscious, you have not been in handcuffs for any BS?
Oh, no. That's not what I'm saying. I was in handcuffs probably in 2017 for popping somebody in the mouth for calling a sister a B in the grocery store. Yep. Called the sister a B at the cash register, and I was like, bro, you out of order. I think you might want to apologize. And it went left, and I popped him. That's how that go. Now that we understand that, now I've already went over the record about when you.
Hold on. Let's go back to that though. Did you know the sister?
I knew the sister because I shopped at Lowe's. I do home improvement. So I shopped at Lowe's frequently. You know what I'm saying? And the sister, it was a Hispanic or Mexican guy. And she made a mistake and rung him up wrong for some concrete. And he called her a dumb bee. And I said, hold up, man. She was apologizing. I'm sorry. Because he was getting irate. And so I'm sitting there looking, bunch of brothers back there looking. And as she apologized, and he's getting more aggressive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, going around trying to point at the screen where she rung him up. And so when he got more close to her, I moved close to him. Hold up, homeboy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when he seen me, he kind of got intimidated and backed up a little bit. And then he said, you. And ultimately I say, okay, forget this stuff here. I'm going to go out into the loading dock. And he proceeded to follow me. And Inky, this is real talk. He gets his camera phone and like, what are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? Like, he filming me. So you know what I do? I do like this. Oh, stop. I'm scared. Stop. You're going to hurt me. Bam. And he just looked like spaghetti. Boom. You know what I'm saying? He was like, what are you going to do? I was like, stop. Oh, please don't hurt me. I was backing up. Please don't hurt me. And as I backed up, he got a little closer. As soon as he got in striking range, bam. And he just went, boom. But now look, the people knew me so well, they was like, I was like, go on, call the police. I don't do no running for no police. Yeah, man. I'll put up the house. It's all right. Go on, call the police. The people came out and they was like, nah. They helping him up. They like, nah. They was like, nah, you just go. So I rolls out. The next thing I know, a month later, they had my former residence surrounded and my neighbor called me. What have you done? Police got your picture and surround your house. And so ultimately, I turns myself in because I don't do no running from the police, man. I ain't got time for that. I turns myself in, right? And I'm telling you, that was a changing moment in my life too. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, when I went to court and they showed the videotape, oh man, it looked horrible. You ever see somebody just get dropped and they lose all senses of their reflexes? I'm talking about they don't even got no reflex to catch the fall. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. And so you assaulted a guy. That's crazy. Of course I assaulted him because he assaulted my sister. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
No. If the person said, oh, I can't see the comment. If the person said you assaulted a guy, that's because when your charges was read on the other platform, they was supposed to be all assaults on women.
Look, he said Aries be lying to special men. I don't know a lot of Aries that be lying. I know a lot of Aries that get hyper and in their hyperactivity, like Sadnetta, forget to tell a few things, but I'm not Sadnetta. I'm going to tell it straight what it is.
Now, wait a minute. Can Aries, is there a thing where Aries sometimes are named Eric sometimes? Aries, they Eric, they not.
Listen, I can be straightforward with you, brother. I don't even know a guy named Eric. I know Eric Brown. God bless the dead. He just passed away. But I would, if I changed my name, it wouldn't be Eric. If I had an alias, it wouldn't be Eric. You know what I mean? Come on, man. It wouldn't be Eric. It just wouldn't. Like Eric, I don't know where he came up with that from. I don't know where he came. Bro, I really don't know how he came. I would love to see him screenshot and show how he came up with that. For real. I would love to see, like, this is how we know this is Eric. See, right here, he was born in 1973. And I would love to see how he came up with that. I don't know.
I think he said you do have multiple birthdays. I think he said that.
I'm 3/21/73, man. I never knew none of this stuff.
Oh,
accent. Like the phone. Family. I'm telling you now. I've never used the alias in my life. Never.
Come on.
I've never used the alias in my life.
You're from Baltimore.
Yeah, but I never used the alias in my life, though. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to answer that. I really don't. How do you answer that? I don't know how to answer. I never used that alias in my life. Listen, you know what's crazy to me? You know what's crazy for me? I got a rap sheet like this long. You mean tell me that they didn't connect Eric to Toronto on none of those charges back in the day?
Ooh.
Wouldn't they say also known as on?
Now you know what? Now you know what? That might be a grand opening, grand closing right there.
All of the things I've been accused of, a lot of the things that you see, I just was accused of, and they never even made it to a courtroom, right? But all of those things that I've been accused of, it's 2 pages, and there's not one that says Toronto,
AKA
also
Eric.
known as Eric.
Yeah, they should have, yeah, that should be on at least one of them joints.
This is why I think Ali is losing his mind. I thought his research on Prophet Noble Drew Ali was insane. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Because he be making up crazy stuff. Prophet Noble Drew Ali mother is such and such. Nobody knows who Prophet Noble Drew Ali mother is. His father is such and such. Nobody knows who his father is. What are you He even got pictures of this. He even got pictures. You know
Well, maybe he found some new discoveries that you didn't find out yet.
Bro, listen, I've been studying Moorish science for the last 20 years. I gave it a true shot around about 10 years ago. I began to give it a real try. You feel what I'm saying? You know how we do. You be bluffing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, put your dip your toe in the water, find it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Check the temperature.
Yeah. But approximately 10 years ago, I began to give it a real shot. About 5 years ago, I decided to take it to YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? But I proclaimed my nationality in 1990. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever that meant then, because we know we always got the Fugazi teachings. Hence Ali Muhammad, who also was Ali Muhammad Bey. You know what I'm saying? So we always got that. But with that being said, I want to get into this real quick. Inky, this ain't gonna look good, man. You sure you want to stick around and watch this?
Sure. Hey, listen, I always enjoy.
I need you to stick around because I
always enjoy some mudslinging and some pure ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying? Let the boys be boys.
This is inspiration.
You and Ali shooting the one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ali can't fight.
Well, this is internet fighting. You know, this is how it goes.
He can't even fight on the internet. You know, Ali.
I don't know. Listen, wait a minute now. Hold on now. He came up with Grand Theft Taharka, nigga. That shit right there. Nigga, that Grand Taharka shit, nigga, that shit went platinum. I got like 8 texts immediately. Niggas like, yo, what's up with your man Grand Theft?
Vanilla Ice went platinum too.
And we can't take away from the fact that he had a great single.
Absolutely. However, after we really considered, we like, man, that was trash. That was trash.
I don't know, man. Listen. We're gonna take your word that
they say he stole a car. Eric stole a car. Eric stole a car. I didn't.
Listen, we're gonna take your word because
no, I don't want nobody to take my word.
No. Listen.
Prove that I'm some Eric guy.
No, listen. I know for a fact that if you ever used Eric, that shit would be linked on your paperwork. That's a very solid point. I don't think nobody can dispute that. I don't think nobody can dispute that.
These fingerprints are linked to Toronto. If Eric had these fingerprints, you would know.
Right.
That don't make sense. He's making stuff up. And anybody who's like, oh, yeah, you, Eric, let me see your birth certificate.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing, though.
Of course.
No. Listen, I'm telling you because I judge by the. I judge
people to buy land that didn't exist.
Well, that's true too. But listen, I judge by the type of people that call me. You know, I got tiered. You know, people that. So when certain people call me, I got to take this shit as credible. You know what I'm saying? It was like real hit me up like, yo, your man, Kombucha. They was like, yo, your man Kombucha over there, Grand Theft Eric. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Inky, do you know he sold packages for about 4 years and nobody reaped any benefits from selling them, from buying them, but jail time? Do you know that? Are you aware of that?
I'm definitely aware of that.
Are you aware that people were going to jail, but people were still coming to buy them from them?
I am aware of that.
All
I'm
right.
one of those people.
So, Inky, what I'm trying to say to you, if he can convince people to buy bogus paperwork after people goes to jail.
You know what, though?
I've never stolen a car. I've never stolen a car.
You know what, though? Let me say this about the paperwork.
A car joyriding, but I didn't get caught.
Anyway. Let me say this about that paperwork, because the paperwork scamming, right, is rampant. And people is discussing it like right now, everybody is getting busted out for who was scamming. Like you had this shit, you had to. So as Polite is getting busted out for the paperwork and all the scamming he did, as Ali Muhammad is getting busted out for the paperwork and all the scamming he did, what I want to do is make sure that we do not forget, hold on, that those are minions. Those are not the OGs of the paperwork. The paperwork actually started with Taj Tariq and them niggas.
Man, come on, man.
Ali Muhammad was a student over there with Taj Tariq and Raz, and then he got the paperwork from Taj and Raz and slid off from the Wednesday night and started his own Monday night. I was there.
There you go. So this is my point, Inky. This is my point. So,
and that really came from that redemption manual. Remember the redemption manual? I'm not sure if you've seen it. It was like these really thick books that they used to sell for like $400, $200.
Bro, it's always been a scam. And this is what I'm saying. This is my point right here. You almost jumped the gun on me. Because what I'm trying to say is that you cannot show me. One, I never scam my people. That's number one. I don't even try to sell my people anything. I'll tell you what. I put a call out. I was like, let's buy a few houses on the block. And I put a call out a few months ago. And I was like, anybody that's with it, you know what I mean? Show me that you're serious. Put $20 in and we'll have a meeting and see what we can get done. Right? I have a friend that is a great contributor of Moorish World TV. And if he's watching tonight, I'll give him a shout out. My brother, M. Nugent. And I want to point him out. That brother supports anything that I put forth. Obviously, he have confidence in the work that I'm striving to do, right? However, the lackadaisy support of some of these projects, you just take them down and you move on. M. Nugent has never, and I did like two different things. M. Nugent has never emailed me and said, think I can have my money back because it seems like you're not going forward with the thing. I think M. Nugent and people like M. Nugent, people of intelligence, know that in our community, we have a very minimal support when it comes to doing real work and it takes to putting your real finances together. And so you try to start something and then you just say, move on. But now, that's not scamming. You see what I'm saying? But what you're talking about, these brothers like Ali Muhammad, this brother like Ali Muhammad, he intentionally scammed people. Intentionally. And he went on scamming people after people lost their homes. After people, he actually scammed people out their home and lived in it.
What? Okay, let me get out. I can see this. Go ahead and do your thing. Let me check.
Now, hold up. Let me take that back.
I ain't going nowhere. Go ahead. I got to see this shit.
Let me take that back. Allegedly, he scammed some people out their own home. Now, I don't know if he sold it or whatever he did with it, but I got the receipts on that. But now, let me go over this real quick while Inky is chilling real quick. Let me go over this real quick. First of all, I went over this before, and I'm going to go over it again. Let me stop the screen share. Let me stop the screen share. I went over this before, and now I'm going to go over it again. I'm only going to do a couple of them because I don't have time. But what I will do is, because I want to get to the good part. So we went over. Anybody was here when I went over it before? Was anybody here? Let me see where I'm at. That's not what I want. Where we go at? All right, let me see. Let me go on my folder real quick. Okay. So listen, I'm going to give you one example and then I'm going to have to move on. And I will go toe to toe with anybody with this, right? So this is, no, that's not it. Some of that stuff up there is doubled up too, but let me just.
Oh, wait a minute. That thing right there said Eric on there. Stop playing, Taharka. That said Eric on there. Put that back up on there.
All right, hold up. Let me put it back.
What?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, hell no. That's just Eric right there.
That's what it said. Bam. Where it say that?
Oh, my bad. I thought I seen it said.
That's not the one I want to show real quick.
But it said Eric on the other side, by the front side. With the back side.
Eric has left the room. Whoever he is. Let me show you this, though. What I want to do is I want to show you, for example, let me give you an example. Show everybody an example. So there was a time, right? I was fighting for my children, right? And I've already went over this. I was fighting for my children, and my son mother tried to get I had already had my children with me. My son mother tried to get my sons back. And I'm going to just get a little bit personal with you. And she called the peoples, and they and accused me of child abuse, domestic violence. 11/1/2014. 11/3. All parties failed to appear. I wasn't showing up to some phony accusation. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, she didn't either. You see that? Let me explain something to you. During this time, I'm going to say it one more time. During this time, there was some sort of war going on where someone would call the police, and whenever they call the police in Baltimore, it goes on the digital record. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that you have been charged. That doesn't mean that you went to jail. That doesn't mean that you've been convicted. That doesn't mean that you went to court. I was fighting, and I don't want to throw my son's mother under the bus because we cool. My children are grown now, but it was a crazy time. It was a crazy time. And ultimately, I raised my son as a single father. They're adults now. The point that I'm making, family, is that when people start pulling up these backgrounds, they need to check everything so they can know what they're looking at. They don't know what they're looking at. You feel what I'm saying?
So, have you ever been convicted of domestic violence? Do you have an actual?
I don't think so. No. You know what? I've been to court one time for my son's mother. They threw it out, but I don't think, nah. I got the whole record. I've always had other stuff. Now
look. Okay, so you don't have no convictions for that. Now this might seem like this is not a relevant question, but I gotta ask it anyway.
Let me say yeah too. But
wait, let me ask this.
I don't think so though.
Let me ask you: has Eric ever?
Let me say this. I think I may have. Let me tell you this. I think I may have a plea something, which is a conviction. You know what I'm saying? But majority of what I have. Let me show you. Let me show you what I have. I think I do. I think I do have maybe one, maybe. But it's been so long ago, I don't know. But let me show this. Let me show you this. What is this for? This is domestic violence. This is not one here. 6-1 and 6-8. You mean we went to court and all that and that's done? 2004. You feel me? This might be the same one. Some of this stuff be the same stuff though. This is 98. This may be the one right here. But I don't remember what happened. You know what I'm saying? This probably the one right here. Initial filing was 7. And then 28. 4299 closed. This probably was one right here. This probably was one right here. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it's been so long ago, I don't remember these things. But that's because let me tell you, when you go to court, right?
That was 1999?
98. So let's just say yes. Let's just say yes. Because I don't care. Let's just say yes. In fact, I really don't recall what actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always something to do with my children's mother. Now, In the meantime is this. I can tell you why I know that there's a possibility, and I don't want to tell my whole story. But let me just put this part out. Inky, I was on paper, right? And so when you're on paper, you know what that means?
Parole, probation.
I don't want to tell my whole story because I really want to put my story out to inspire people, but I was on paper. So one thing that I could do is I can take this plea and put it on stat. Anybody know what stat is? Or stat mean that they hold it, and if you getting anything, they bring it back up. Or I can roll the dice and go back to the joint. You understand what I'm saying? So it most likely was, let me see what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? But again, that was 1998. That was 1998. Somebody put in 1998. And let me tell you something. These was all relationships.
So I know you feel like you answered it already, but
no. Let me tell you something.
No, I just want to double check. Are you sure that Eric does not have any of these?
Nah, let me tell you something. This was 1998. I was in tumultuous relationships. You know what I'm saying? And so, of course, I may got some convictions going on, but nothing of what these people are talking about is any convictions. None of it. None of what they talking about. None of it. In fact, no, I don't slap people. You know the most thing I do is pull away from people. Get up off me. Get up on me. Get away from the door. That's the most thing I do. Get away from the door. You know what I'm saying? That's about much as I do. You ever do that before, Iggy? How many brothers?
Oh, hold on, man.
Hold on. Let me ask my people. How many people say get away from the door? How many people say get away from the door? Huh? Anybody did that before? Am I the only one that said that? Get away from the door. I'm gone. Huh? Let me find out I'm the only one that did that. Come on. There you go. I'm the only one that did that. And them peoples ain't come. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Get away from the door.
Listen,
now, look.
You the more we gonna remember.
Inky. Now, right? Now, everybody else. See, you ain't gonna have me beating, dragging down no sister, because that ain't what I do. That ain't what I do. I'm gonna show you somebody who beat and drag sisters.
Hey, listen,
no.
People in your chat room is saying that I'm in the way protecting Ali Muhammad. Look, they said that I'm protecting Ali from you, like I'm stopping you from talking about Ali.
Let's stop this foolery.
I'm gonna let boys be boys, and they gonna fight this shit out. I ain't jumping in. Listen, I'm not jumping in. I'm getting out the way. They think I'm protecting Ali. Let me get out the way so you and Ali can finish scrapping. I ain't going nowhere. Look,
no, I want you to stay. I want to
finish your energy. Listen, don't finish all your energy on Ali because we got like.
But Inky, I want to show you something. Listen. I have never
drinking.
Listen, I pull away, get up off me. Absolutely. They call the police and I got a pass and they take me away. But now let me show you this. What you're looking at here is one who really beats women.
What are we looking at? What is this?
What you're looking at is Ali Muhammad from 05 to 17 beating Miss Tiffany Wilson. Can you see? Hold up. Don't cut your camera off now. You're very convenient in cutting your camera off.
Hey, you listen, I'm like, y'all niggas duke it out.
Hey, I would implore you to ask Ali, do he want to go case for case with me?
I'm not asking Ali
No,
shit.
no,
Listen,
no,
you
no,
and
not
Ali
you.
fighting it out.
Not
I'm
you.
not
No,
the
no,
middleman.
not you. I asked you. I'm talking about the audience here.
Oh, okay.
That called me a woman beater to ask Ali to go case for case with me. Ask him to go case for case with me. That'll be a great debate. Anybody? Where are the people at? Drew Ali, where you at, Drew Ali? Yeah, we seen it. You was convicted. Drew Ali, where you at? Where are you, Drew Ali? Come on. Come on. Let's go. I've been convicted too. Let's go case for case. Let's go case for case, Drew Ali. Where you at? I don't see you in the chat no more. Nobody blocked Drew Ali, did they? Oh, they blocked Drew Ali. Why you blocked Drew Ali? Ah, man, Drew Ali, I wanted you to see this. I've been convicted. I've been convicted. Oh, some of this stuff is, you see protection orders in custody? Let's go case for case. Somebody go into the graveyard and tell them, let's go case for case. Let me see if I can unblock Drew Ali real quick. Stand by. I'm sorry they blocked you, Drew Ali. Come on up in here. Let's see what you got to say in a minute. Because you was running your mouth. Let's see if I can find Drew Ali real quick. Let me see if I can find Drew Ali. Let me see. See if I can find Drew Ali. Because Drew Ali was trolling. And I don't want. I mean, I know we don't want too much trolling. I can't find you, Drew Ali. I wanted to bring you back in. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to bring you back in, Drew Ali, because I want you to see this. I want you to say the same thing. And this is only way we're only getting started. Would anybody get the good doctor? Would anybody get the good doctor? Remember the good doctor said, he beats women. He beats women. He beats women. Remember that? Dude, you got 2017. I just said I popped somebody in the mouth. I don't know what, as you saying, I got 2017. I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? But hold up, Inky. Hold up, Inky. Hold up. No. I'm not going to say all what that is. Inky, stop hiding your face now.
Hide my face. I don't got nothing to do with this beef.
I need to see your expression. I need to see your expression. No, somebody said this is childish. Oh, it wasn't childish when he made up this fake criminal history about me. It wasn't. I don't know who gave him this information on me, but he was totally wrong about some of it. Some of it he was correct. Some of it he was wrong. But for the most part, he was incorrect. But let's go ahead and deal with it. Let's go ahead and deal with it. And we're gonna start with we're gonna start with one. Okay. Since and we're gonna go. Let's go. See. Let me tell you. Did you know the difference between me and him? You know the difference we go to be when he can pull up accusations that only say that I was maybe charged or questioned or something like that. One thing he can't pull up on me. One second. Three to 4 weeks ago, we were arguing and he grabbed my neck and he slammed my head into the wall and he started choking me. The day before that, he picked me up and he was trying to push me up the stairs. This has been going on for a while. I had him to leave my house. Last week, he came to my house unexpected to get the rest of his things and it started a verbal fight. Now, let me stop right there. He was calling me names.
That's ugly.
On my block. He went on my face. He went on my Facebook slandering my business and my name. He texted the guy I'm seeing. Looks like a simp. that's when he sees the guys, he has a whole clip for him. And the guys should be ready to kill or die. I'm going to kill for her. That's my woman. That's my woman. It's my woman. Can you just leave her alone? Just leave her alone. We have a family. Just leave her alone, please. What about the babies? Just leave her alone. Can you please just leave her alone? Please. Please just leave her alone. Now, Ali, we're going to let this thing go, brother. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I want everybody to see this. All of this happened when you were supposed to be conscious. All of this happened when you were supposed to be conscious. Anything that you pull up on me, I wasn't trying to teach people. I wasn't trying to tell people how to correct their errors. I was too busy trying to correct mine. I wasn't trying to sell people no packages. I wasn't trying to tell people that they're citizens of a foreign government. Did y'all hear what I just said? I wasn't trying to teach you about Morris science. I wasn't trying to teach you how to treat a sister. So let's say all of them was wrong. Let's say if I got 20 convictions, I wasn't trying to teach you nothing. Press 1 if you understand, family. Press 1 if you understand, family. All of this happened while you say you were conscious. You can't find anything. You can't find anything from the moment that I decide to uplift my people. Nothing. But I can find a trail of carnage since you claim to be conscious. So anybody, you can keep on going into my background. I don't care, because you can come for my Detroit Red. Come for my Detroit Red. Come for my Toronto. Because that Toronto made me Taharka. Come for my Detroit. Because that made him Malcolm. You got to be tripping. You got to be tripping. You got to be tripping. How you going to come for somebody struggling to find himself? When he finds himself, listen. That's why this book right here is believable to me. Because the moment that I took it serious, none of that drama happened in my life again. Once I took this serious, once I took the Prophet Noble Drew Ali serious, all my drama ended. All of it ended. All of it ended. So go before I took this serious and say whatever you want. But the moment I took this serious, all of it ended. You follow me? But since he has been conscious, that's all you see is carnage. That's all you see. Inky, did you hear what I say? Huh? Now I'm not gonna. You know what?
Yo, Inky is not here. Inky is not here. Wrong number. This is the wrong number.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something. It's a guy named Gerard, right? Also called Haru Hamutep. He was a transportation manager for the city of Chicago. Messing with Ali, he got a lien on his paycheck and lost 75% of his paycheck, right? For not paying taxes and using fake paperwork from Ali. But he's not the only one. It's a whole trail of people. It's a whole trail of people that lost their homes, that lost their jobs, that even went to prison. You have police officers that fell for Ali's okie doke and went to prison. Ultimately lost their job. You don't think I have the receipts? Ali, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Only thing you can pull up on me is anything before I came to YouTube and start teaching people. That ain't gonna work. That only work with dumb people. That only work with dumb people. That only work with silly people that want to say, oh, they want to find a way to try to smoke and mirror Brother Taharka Bey so you won't get this beat down. And all of you frauds catching this beat down. That's only smoke and mirrors. Family, whenever somebody tell you about Taharka Bey past, say, show the date. STD. Nah, that ain't a good one. Show the date. Show the date. Show the date. See, when they show the date, it's going to show you that I made a transition. So just say I got 100 out of 100 convictions. Show the date. Show me where I swindled somebody. Show me. Show me. I don't think this is a good look for you, Ali, because everything that I'm pointing out is post-consciousness. It's post-consciousness. Family. Do you understand what I'm saying? That everything I'm pointing out about Ali is post-consciousness. That means that you were supposed to be conscious. Somebody say transitioning from what? Family, when you coming up in this world as a brother, or even sisters for that matter, we find ourselves in a space. We find ourselves in a space trying to find our way. Once we find our way, what we do is we try to maintain our way. Let me explain if you don't understand, if you haven't been through it yet. All of us have experienced and continue to experience post-traumatic slave syndrome. So when we wake up, whether we wake up through the Bible, whether we wake up through the Quran, or whether we wake up through the Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, or whether we wake up through the Hebrew, Kemetic, whatever we wake up through, there's a light, an invisible light that comes on. But that's only the beginning of the journey. Once your light come on, you're going to have many challenges in life. You're going to have relationship challenges. You're going to have job challenges. You're going to have money challenges. And all of these challenges will do one or two things. It's going to challenge you to go back to the state of mind that you was before the light came on, or to overcome and move forward. Many of us go back to that state of mind, but we bounce back. So in my situation, I went back, bounce back for years. Back, bounce back, bounce back, bounce back. But what I'm telling you is that the more you try, the harder you try, there will come a moment when opposition meets you and you'll be able to just flow right through it. And so right now, there is not many challenges that I can succumb to. There's not many challenges There's not many challenges that I would succumb to. I'm telling you right now, my wife could come and smack me upside my head. Bam! I'm gonna be like this. Stop, go ahead. I'm gonna walk out the door. She could get mad. Now, back in the day, I might grab her hands. What you doing? Keep your hands to yourself. You feel me? Today, I might just go like this. Oh, go ahead. You see what I'm saying? And just keep it moving. So when I'm telling you, no matter where you are on your journey, you're going to have these challenges. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these challenges. But the more you overcome, the stronger and the more resolute you're becoming. You see what I'm saying? And so I overcame a lot of challenges, and I'm super resolute. Nah, I wouldn't might. I would just, I'm going to keep it moving. Nah. My wife, she'll come down here and tell you, what time is it? Now she's asleep now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, there's no might about it. I've reached the stage now that I'm just going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't grabbing your hands. I ain't doing none of that. I'm going to keep it moving. But back to my point, we have this guy, right, that lost almost all. You know what I'm saying? He lost almost all dealing with this paperwork from Ali Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is why Ali Muhammad was conscious. You see this here? This is the paperwork. This is from 2013. You see this? This guy's been selling paperwork since 2013. This is the guy that lost it all. You see this? Jabariel, I hope you're watching, brother. Lost it all. Let me see. Ali left him high and dry. Here is his paperwork. Jabari versus Rebbing Towing, because he was driving with a fake Ali's license. He get locked up and they take his car. Hold up, family. I don't think y'all hear me. Do y'all hear me? He get locked up using Ali's fake license. The police take his car and locks him up. This is what he submits because he believes in Ali's fraud so much. He believes in it. Submitting writ of replevin and affidavit of support to whom it may concern the clovers of writ of replevin and affidavit of support contents. Affidavit of support, copy of custody name correction, copy of custody of name correction and nationality documents. This is all the stuff he bought from Ali Muhammad for hundreds or possibly thousands of dollars. You follow me? You see this? Copy of tribal name. He's sending this to the people to try to reclaim that was lost, and it's all fake. Listen, but people still believing in it. Certificate of Indigenous American Tribal Nationality Citizenship. That stuff is bogus. It's bogus. Ali's been selling it for years. Ali's been selling it for years. You understand what I'm saying? Ali's been selling this fake stuff for years, made hundreds of thousands of dollars of selling this stuff. I never sold nobody nothing. I told the bro, stop making videos about me. Just bail out. Look at this. For years. Look at this. There you go. Aboriginal. Look, he gonna send this to the people. Native American Tribal Court ordered name change. Here's the name change. He sent this to the people. Nationality. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. People buying this stuff. You see this? All of this stuff is a blueprint from Taj Tariq Bey. All of it. He sold this stuff for years. Taj Tariq Bey started it. They copied it, pasted and remixed it and sold it to people and sent people to jail, got people homes taken. So what I'm telling you, family, don't believe the smoke and mirrors. The smoke and mirrors gonna get you, gonna forget what the point is. The point is that this guy's been robbing people for years. You see? Now, we can go on a later date and we can go toe for toe how he's been robbing people and how we can compare and look at the court cases behind these people. We can do that. You know what I mean? If you want to keep playing with me. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So anything you say about me, even if I had a fake name like Eric Erickson, which I don't, I ain't never sell nobody nothing. I never use the name Eric. I never fake the name. Never. Ali has been selling fake paperwork for over a decade. Ali, on the record, while he was conscious, assaulting women. Do you get a pass when you're unconscious? No. But we should, but we take it in consideration. Okay, that was you then, this is you now. He's doing all these things while he's conscious. All of these things he's doing while he's conscious. And then to make it so bad, hold up. I got to do this. And then to make it so bad. 1 second. And then to make it so bad. And I don't mean to do this, but I got to do it for effect because you did it for effect. And then to make it so bad, family, 1 second. He bring on his college buddies. Y'all remember this? He brings on his college buddies. Did y'all peep this? See, we got to watch what we do. Y'all remember this? He bring on his college buddies to try to prove that he played for Temple. And now, I'm almost convinced that he played for Temple, but I'm not convinced that he graduated. You follow me? I'm not convinced that he graduated. But now here we go. CB, you got to go back and watch the video. I said that even if I was convicted 10 out of 10 times, I have never, ever been accused of anything while I've been conscious. All right? All right? But go back and watch the video. I already adjusted that, CB. But y'all remember this? He pulls up his buddy. Press 1. Press 1. He pulls up his buddy. And they laugh, and it seemed like an awkward moment. Anybody see this? Press 1 if y'all seen this. Press 1 if y'all seen this. Y'all see this video? I was in the chat like, send me the link, send me the link, send me the link. No. The thing is, we said we're going to get to the bottom of it. So, okay, I'm almost convinced. I'm convinced. Okay, let's say he did play Temple. But you know the odd thing is? The odd thing is this. Why would you put your mans in this nonsense? Why would you put your mans in this nonsense? Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Why? You got to be smarter, brother. You got to be smarter. Stop bringing your people into your trash. Stop bringing your people into your trash, okay? Stop it. Stop playing. Stop bringing your people into your trash. Let's just end it now. Let's not do no more videos. Let's just end it now. Let's just end it now. Stop it. Where Inky at? No. You know the point is? That's not a point, though. No. You know the point is? It is a point. Because the brother could be innocent. The brother, Kobe, could be innocent. But when you see that, you say, oh. And now even B. Marshall say, come on, bro. But it wasn't come on, bro, when somebody pulled mine up before I decided to uplift fallen humanity. This it wasn't come on, bro. Then why didn't you say, man, that was before he came to YouTube. That was before he was conscious. You didn't say that then? You didn't say, oh no, that was before Taharka started teaching people. That was before Taharka even started to acknowledge that y'all was scamming. Oh no, you didn't say that. But now you saying, what that got to do with anything? Oh, it has a lot to do with everything. The same thing that my record before I became an activist or trying to uplift my people, the same thing that has to do with anything. The same thing that has to do with anything. That's right. No, guess what? Guess what? Go watch the video, B. Marshall. You know what his buddy said? Yeah, this could turn. No, his buddies in the video said this could turn real ugly fast. Y'all want me to play the video? Y'all want me to play the video? Because apparently y'all don't watch everything. Let me play the video for you real quick. Let me play the video for you. Let me play the video. See if I can play the video for you real quick.
You better do this in the daytime, buddy.
Hold up. Let me play the video for you real quick. Let me play the video for you real quick.
You better do this in.
Hold up 1 second. Let me play the video. Let me play you with a video where his buddies even chimed in and said this can turn ugly real fast. I mean,
you better do this in the daytime, buddy. No Philly was. I said, boy, if I can't break you, you better bring no strap.
I went right down there.
Got
my head cut too. Right down.
Hey, Smoke, I said, no way, no.
Hey, I'm trying to think. Was y'all around that night when we got into that? Oh, I know that. That was that horrible.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
That's Smoke, dog.
I tell
Smoke,
people.
dog. That.
I tell people that's.
I didn't want to put them in there, but since y'all want to protect it.
Hey, yo.
Full of knowledge. Full of knowledge right here. Full of
Man,
knowledge.
I don't want no knowledge, brother. You follow
They
me.
want hashtags and memes.
There you go.
Hold up.
Hey, that's all right. I changed his name to Kombucha Bay.
Y'all hear this?
That's his name now.
Y'all see that?
No,
No, they went in.
Hey, I changed his name.
They went in.
Hopefully he stopped now and he get his mind back right.
They went in.
You don't want me to put that hashtag FAMU, you gotta stop now.
He don't want none of that.
Y'all hear that?
Should go south real quick.
Okay, here you go.
Man, hopefully he stopped now and he get his mind back right.
You hear this?
You don't want me to put that hashtag FAMU, you gotta stop now.
He don't want none of that.
Should go south real quick.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Don't tell me he's not a public figure. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you talking about? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, B. Marshall? Whoever you are. Where you at? Where you at? I don't put nobody in nothing unjustifiably. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, they not public figures. They not public figures. Y'all got excuses for everything. Y'all got excuses for everything. Excuses for everything. Stop playing with me. You got excuses for everything. Oh, they don't have nothing to do with it. Oh, yeah? Are you sure? Are you sure? It's amazing how you people still believe in Santa Claus. You people don't want to follow the truth. You don't want to acknowledge the truth. You don't want to acknowledge the real. You want to believe that I am the aggressor. No, I'm the responder. I'm the responder. I'm responding. Don't you forget that. Ali put my name in the title first. I'm responder. I'm beating up the bully today. Now and again, we can leave this right here. We can leave this right here. And we can debate some real issues. You know what I'm saying? CB, you got to go back and watch the video. I'm not going to repeat no more about assault charges. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, CB. Where Inky at? Because I need to talk to Inky now. Now, CB, I'm not doing it. So if you keep saying it, I'm going to have to block you, CB. I already addressed assault charges in the past. Inky said, was you ever convicted? I was like, man, I'm not sure because it was in 1990. I think I got a conviction in 1990. But, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, trace me from the time I begin to uplift my people. Trace me then. Hold me accountable then. Don't try to hold me accountable to something that I was most likely not even in my right daggone mind. But I know without a doubt or contradiction that Ali was in his right mind, supposedly, on that report. Now I'm not going to read the whole report, Inky.
Yes, sir.
I need to hear what you got to say, Inky. That's what I need to hear.
I don't got nothing to say.
You got something to say. They was calling you.
You a hot nigga, man. What you want me to say? You a hot nigga.
They was calling you, Inky. Inky. Hold up.
You a hot nigga, bro.
Inky.
Hello?
Yeah. Man, what's up with your guy, Kombucha Bay?
That nigga's a hot nigga, bro. That nigga went the fuck off earlier, bro. That nigga, wow.
No, I'm saying though, did he beat up the women?
Bro, that shit was crazy. Look, man, check this out. I gotta go wash the baby's head. I hit you right back, my nigga. Fuck. Yo, y'all niggas is going in, man. Fuck that. Listen.
Inky, I'm telling you, Inky, call your mans and tell them leave this alone.
Listen.
I don't want blood on my hands.
Listen.
And I'm talking about intellectual.
Listen, I'm glad that we were able to put the kombucha behind us.
No, listen. I'm not finished with this yet. I need to call your mans. I need you to call your mans and tell them go ahead and leave this alone.
Who's my man?
Marcus.
Come on, bro. That's not my man. Yo, that's not my man, yo.
Tell them let's leave this alone, man. Because what I don't understand is you're gonna put my past before I chose to move in consciousness against your past when you was in consciousness. You're gonna lose every time. I mean, for real. You're gonna lose every time. I mean, logically speaking, Inky, without you getting in the middle of it, logically speaking.
Okay.
You put my past prior to me flexing my consciousness. I put your past post to you being conscious. Who's going to win that battle if you got a bad record when you was conscious? Not you per se. I'm speaking that generally speaking.
I got you. I'm just saying, I think that I'm glad that we had our conversations on the kombucha where we could really dig into it and tap into it from a whole nother level. And
Let me ask the people. Nah, Ink. I gotta ask the people. Family. Pre-conscious or post-conscious corruption? One, I don't even know how to ask y'all a question. Pre-conscious or post-conscious corruption? If I'm corrupt prior to me exacting my consciousness, that's how it's supposed to be. That's the reason I became conscious. That's the reason I chose Islamism and Moorish science.
It's pretty tough.
That's the reason. Because I didn't like the life that I was living prior to becoming conscious.
It's pretty tough.
That would only make sense. That prior to me becoming conscious, I was an idiot and a fool and reckless. But post-conscious.
Quick question. Just to your best of your knowledge, you can't answer nothing that you don't know.
Right.
You wasn't there to eyewitness it. You can't speak on it. So, but just in case you have ever heard anything, maybe you wasn't even there, but you heard something. Do you ever know of a guy that lives around your neighborhood named Eric that drinks kombucha? No, I'm just saying, did you know that Eric drank kombucha?
I know Eric Brown, and he used to, man, salute to Eric Brown. He passed away recently, and he used to drink Hennessy. That's right. He used to drink Hennessy and Heinekens. Yep, but not kombucha.
Shout out to Eric, man.
Yeah. So did Eric actually steal the car though?
I don't know.
Did he actually show receipts?
I don't know. No, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga said that y'all was both going in. They said that y'all both was going in.
No, we wasn't going in. There is no Eric in my life.
Well, I don't know, but they said that you found out multiple identities of Ali, and then he came back with multiple identities of yours.
No, I actually can prove his multiple identities though.
I got you. I've been live on my channel so many motherfucking hours. I'm just getting updates and shit.
No, but listen, I can prove his multiple identity. The Xi, what is the, how you say the XI demonstration?
Chi, I think. Or C.
Yeah, whatever.
C.
Whatever. I can name 5 off the top right now. I mean, and we can emphatically prove it. Marcus. No, maybe not 5. Marcus. Abdul Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad. Amaru. Something. That's 4 right there. And all of that can be connected to him. I'm talking about on his fake legal documentation. I'm talking about literally, he writes the courts in these names. He literally writes the courts in those names. You feel what I'm saying? $704 Joe, we teaching on another level, brother. You might have to go to what's my other Moorish channel? Moorish World TV 7. Go to 704 Joe. This may not be for you. Let me give you the link to Moorish World TV 7 so you can get the lessons. Moorish, because I teach on there. I teach on Moorish World TV 7, brother. Let me send a link because he said, obviously you haven't been keeping up, brother. I got a channel where I actually teach once a week. I skipped last week because I was ill. But I'm going to send you the link now, brother. You don't know me too well no more, 704. 704 used to be my guy, but used to be my homie. Now you act like you don't know me. You know what I mean? 704. This is the link right here. It's called Moorish World TV 7. See, I knew people was going to think that I do this for kicks and all that. No, we're teaching on another level. What we're teaching now is practical and critical thinking. You see what I'm saying? And we give an inspiration and we're using situations in order to illustrate how to express these lessons. Whether you are Moorish American or not, these lessons to me are common sense, and I believe anybody can use them. Basically common sense that if you choose something to better your life, you shouldn't look back or do anything that you formerly done. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't do anything. And if you do, make a speedy reparation to the utmost of your power and move back into your greatness. That's where I'm at. And that's what Moorish World TV is about right now.
Now, let me tell you something. You have said some pretty inspirational shit on this show so far. You done had a few little moments where you done said some high power fly shit tonight. You got a couple good sound bites. You got at least 3 or 4 nice.
Clip them out for me so I can put them on IG. Help me out. You know what I mean? So what I wanted to say, Inky, we do have a channel that we're building now. I didn't go last week, but normally I would go every week. You know what I'm saying? And I teach on Moorish science. If you want to go check it out, it's a few videos up here now. You see that I've been, and all of it is teaching Moorish science. I'm building the catalog now. You see, 2 weeks ago, last week I was unable to do it because I wasn't feeling well. So I'm coming down off of the cold now, and we'll be back. But you see, 704, 580 views. People want to be taught. You understand what I'm saying? But I still teach. And what you don't understand, another thing you don't understand is anybody that's my friend on Facebook will also acknowledge that I teach every Friday on Facebook. So be my friend on Facebook, and every Friday around 8:30, 9-ish, I will be live for an hour plus, possibly. Anybody my friend on Facebook? Anybody see me live every Friday? Even this Friday with a cold, I was live demonstrating Moorish science. Anybody press 1?
Nobody seen it.
You understand what I'm saying, Inky?
No, nobody's seen it.
Michael Connor say with a suit on. You see?
Oh, shit.
Thank you, Michael Connor.
Okay.
Thank you, Michael
Booty. Oh, there you go. There go the ones.
So no, what I'm saying, Inky, is this. Because they see Moorish World TV, they think that we supposed to be some stiff, suit-wearing, fez rocking, proper talking, conscious brothers and sisters. When in fact,
fuck all that.
I talk like this every day.
Pardon my Morris.
I inspire people like this every day. Whether they're homeless, whether they're young, whether they're working, whether they're not. I inspire people just like this every day. I don't inspire people with a suit, bow tie, and a fez on every day. You feel what I'm saying? However, I also balance myself out. Friday, I'm always in a temple meeting. Sunday, I'm always teaching a class in the temple. So if you just stuck on Moorish World TV and thinking I'm one-dimensional, that's your issue. Not mine. But now, back to Inky. Inky, I'm not talking about no kombucha, man. They didn't blew that thing out of proportion, man. I'm done with the kombucha thing. I don't even care. If you want to drink kelp, kombucha, and I don't care, man. I don't care no more.
Me neither.
I really don't.
Me neither.
I mean, in reality, we got to go back and look at Polite, man.
Bro, Polite got rape charges.
Yeah, Polite.
Listen. These niggas, let me tell you something. These niggas have done such a great artistry at misdirecting niggas all over the place. So much people is on different pages. They are fucking.
Let me tell you.
Up. Listen, no. Wait. They are fucking me up. Niggas done created. Pardon my Morris. They are whooping my ass. Wait, that's still bad too. Pardon my Morris. They jumping on. They getting me. They listen. These MFers. They done made whole entire pages to get me.
But look, listen.
Wait, because it's starting to sound crazy to me. It sounds so crazy, and I don't understand if people understand how insane they sound, but people are literally saying things like this. Listen, Inky, we know that Polite has raped that girl, and we're not gonna let you get away with it. I'm like, wait, what?
You know that Polite raped that girl. You're not gonna let me get away with it.
Hey, do anybody want to read the official record tomorrow about Polite? Y'all see, I just pulled up all that information. We got a serious research team here at Moorish World TV, and I like to take this time out.
Yo, listen, but you know what? I'm from 158th Street in the Bronx, and we don't like niggas that fake jacks and pull out guns and don't use it. So we want you to read some of the record right now, nigga.
No. Check this out. You know, Ali walked in on his baby mama with a brother in the conscious community, and he pulled out a gun and shot in the air and ran off. Did you ever know about that? That was like
Fuck.
No, my bad. Oh, that wasn't what you was talking about.
No, nigga, we talk about Polite. What are you talking about? What the hell was that? What the fuck?
That wasn't what you was talking about.
Yo,
Pardon your Moorish family. Pardon your Latin. Pardon your Moorish Latin. Listen, you just went crazy right now.
No, I thought somebody was named the Chakra King or something like that. I don't know.
The Chakra King?
Yeah, I forget the name.
Phil Valentine, nigga, you talking about. Bobby Hemmett.
Nah.
Bobby Hemmett is the Chakra King, bro.
Now, it was another name for a guy named Hasid, Kasid, BB Hasid, or something like that. I forget his name, but
BB Kasi.
yeah. I gotta look it up. I gotta look at my file, man. But you know, oh my God. Shout out to AA Rashid. Who know I like AA Rashid. That's my guy. Anyway, yeah, I thought you was somebody know what I'm talking about. I think. Man, you guys are. I'm gonna leave some of this stuff alone. Thank you. I'm for real. I don't want to do this, man.
Bro, I thought you was on Polite. We clearly moved to a polite topic. Bro, this is on video. We clearly moved to a polite topic. And you was like, yo, I'm going to read his whole record tomorrow. I said, hell no, do it right now. And then out of nowhere, you just went.
No, you said something about shooting in the air.
Ain't nobody said about no fucking
You said the gun and you said the gun is shooting in the air. You did.
Nobody said that.
You didn't?
Oh, nobody said that.
I thought I heard you say that.
You definitely didn't hear me say that.
You said something about shooting in the air.
No, sir. This is
And I'm
definitely
like,
on video.
well, I've heard the story about Ali, and he was being a simp, and he walked in, and he didn't like what he see, and he's like, get off of her.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I have heard some of that story, but I've not heard all of that. That is a lot of
this
a lot of new information right there.
Yeah. It was for it's, and this is coming from a credible source. Everybody is not credible, but this is a really credible source. Somebody with no skin in the game, and just like, you ever see somebody just tell the truth and they be like, yeah, everybody knows this. Why don't you know this? I'm like, I just don't know it. Like, everybody in Philly and New Jersey knows this, and I'm looking like I'm crazy. I mean, but anyway, no, we can't read. Now, don't say anything about anything that it triggers me. I want to say peace to Ali. I want to peace Ali out. I'm done.
Bro, but I said Polite got rape charges.
No,
how did that trigger you to Ali?
No, you said something about some gun, but then don't worry about it. I want
to. Nobody said that.
Yeah, you did. You set me up.
Look, this is the new debate between me and Taharka right now. We're gonna have a new debate. Taharka be like, just you said
I ain't saying.
That's right. Cryptonomics heard it too. More TV. He said faking Jackson, pulling out guns and not using them. That's what he said.
I did say that.
Yeah, and you triggered me.
I did say that. I did say that. But I was talking about you pretending to read Polite's record and not reading Polite's record.
But when you say faking Jackson pulling out guns, I'm like,
no.
I heard a story like that.
No. What you was doing was looking for a way to get that into the video, probably because you realized that you hadn't dropped that on us yet. So you was like, shit, I gotta tie this in somehow. So I said something that was totally unrelated, and you just Stretch Armstrong that shit right in there. You just brought that shit in.
Shout out to Queen's Throne. Salute you, Queen. She said this is serious. Being conscious can make you delirious. You know what it is, though, Queen's Throne?
There's people out there that spreading rumors that said I'm involved in a relationship with Queen's Throne.
But let me say this to Queen's Throne. Queen's Throne, sister. What it is that when your light come on, it's a real light where the universe is trying to awaken you, to move you forward. And the moment that you play with it, the universe continue to try to work with you. You can call that universe a law. You can call it the creator. You can call it the what the Hebrews like to say, the Lord, or whatever the case may be. But whatever that energy is, it taps you to wake you up. And many people begin to go in that direction. And many people see the benefit of playing with it. And the moment that they play with it, it's like in the Quran when you read that, and I'm not trying to proselytize, but in the Quran it say it will put a seal on your heart and turn you to know what not know again. Now, dogmatic Muslims would take that to mean some old weird stuff. I'm telling you, it make you sound like a babbling idiot and a fool, and you don't even know what you're talking about. And in the Bible, it says that the Lord will return you to a reprobate mind. Those are the same things. When you play with the universe waking you up, it'll turn you on your heels, and you'll sound to yourself like you're saying something slick. But to the public, you have lost your everlasting mind.
I was just gonna say you sounded so good, and I ain't want to interrupt. But you said a word that I know for a fact Unc would never be able to pronounce.
What is that?
You said the Bible said what?
That the Lord you will return to your reprobate mind.
Unc would never have been able to say that.
Why? Bro, why?
Come on now. You know Unc can't read, bro. Come on, don't stop, bro. You know, listen, man. Listen, I done made Unc go viral off of this motherfucking page. Unc is viral off of that. I smoke cocaine out of keys. Like that shit right there. Niggas that made whole songs and hooks. Niggas is that shit that went super viral.
But I don't understand why you so hard on Unc though.
Pause.
He's not thinking about you right now.
Bro, that's because it's over. Like he can't say anything about me anymore. It's not like he's not happy about that. He's at home, like he's like a thwarted evil villain. Like he's in the cell right now thinking of his next way to get back at the hero. Like he's not happy about the space he's in, bro. He had to listen. He came up against the Haitian.
Oh, my bad.
He came up against the Haitian, and the spirit of truth overwhelmed Unc. See, my ancestors is throwing the spirit of truth on niggas, and the spirit of truth overwhelmed Unc. He didn't even know why he made those confessions and just said crazy things. I've been snorting cocaine and mixed with heroin. I smoked cocaine out of like he just was saying, it don't matter if I could read it right. Like he was just saying everything, like it was crazy.
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga.
I really got a question.
You know, I come up in an age where it was okay to sniff cocaine and sniff dope. You know that, right?
Yeah, I thought it was crazy.
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. But it ain't no fun.
I'm just playing, Unc. I'm just playing, Oak. I'm just playing.
Yo.
Oak, my guy, man. I'm just playing, Oak. I thought it was very hilarious. I just thought it was.
Yo.
Why you make that meme, man? Nah, Inky didn't make that. Inky didn't make that.
They know that's you. They know that's your style.
I mean, Oak, my guy, man. But I thought that's hilarious. Hey. Man. Anyway, man, listen. We got to come back tomorrow and read this nasty police report on Polite, because many people think that we was faking it, or that I was faking it.
You should pull it out right now, though.
Nuh-uh. I don't have time. It's 12 o'clock. I got to get up in the morning. I got things to do. I think it'll be a fascinating show to start fresh and read that and shut it all down.
Well, you know, tomorrow will be the 10th. So from tomorrow going forward, it's only going to be a few more days left. 5 more days.
No. Somebody said we both are frauds. I asked them how. You know, when you
see, look,
when you say somebody
how different we are. I say F that person.
Oh, so let me say this. I wanted to address Inky and Ali Muhammad. I didn't get to address Inky yet. Then I said to myself, I don't got nothing to address Inky about. You know, I ain't got time to play with that kombucha thing. I just don't. I really don't. Like you know, that stuff that's I'm passionate about. I'm real passionate about making sure things are accurate. But the moment that trying accuracy turns into a joke, I'm gonna leave it alone. I mean, Kombucha Bay and like all that goofy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, nah, we're gonna leave that alone. You know what I mean? Kombucha Gate 2021, you know what I mean? All that, like all that type of stuff, man. You know,
I'm done, man.
And then check it out. This started we was talking about Sinetta and Brother Polite.
Facts.
Sinetta switched gears and tried to get his audience to focus on Solomon. Something that Solomon was accused of when he was a teenager, seems to be 17, 18, I don't know. Polite, a few months ago, allegedly molested, raped a 14-year-old. How are you going to compare Solomon's situation 17 years ago that have been concluded and dealt with, the child, if it was what you said it to be, has healed. If it was what Solomon has said it to be, has moved on and ain't no need for healing. However you slice the deck, Polite just happened recently, and you did not one video on Polite.
Very interesting.
You did not one video on Polite, not one to examine the evidence on Polite, but you pull up the evidence from someone over 20 years ago. Bro, what type of logic is it? And you got people in the audience like, yeah, look at that.
You know what? And you know what's crazy? I get linked with everybody. So I'm down with Polite, you know, boom, boom, boom. I'm Polite, man. When shit is going on with Polite, when shit is going wrong for Polite, I'm Polite, man. Look, when niggas start going Ali, niggas like, hold on, Ink, you was over there with Ali and them niggas. You Ali, man. Look, wait. When Sinetta start going in on Solomon, he like, wait a minute. Yo,
Solomon is Inky's man. This Inky and Solomon plotting against me. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Hey, bro, the thing is crazy to me is that whether Polite is found guilty or not at this time, the evidence is available.
Right.
To be examined. Wait for what?
Right. And it's already finished. We already know what it is already.
Wait for what? Somebody say he's waiting. What is Sinetta waiting for?
For Polite to be completely locked up, I guess.
And then what? Is he still going to examine the evidence, or he's going to just...
No, at that point, I think, I think that everybody is already wherever they at with this. I think that whoever has, whatever has already been said and addressed is what it is. I don't think that, and everybody's got their own way they're going to handle it, look at it, and respond to people about woo-woo, but I'm not going to look at people any differently than I look at people the way I looked at them the last 2 or 3 weeks, because I feel like anybody who waits till Polite is convicted and in prison somewhere before they come out and say something, to me, that's just sucker shit. You know,
let me answer.
If you feel like it's wrong today, then it's wrong today. It's not wrong in 2-3 weeks.
It's always wrong.
Yeah, right.
It's always wrong. So if you can examine somebody 20 years ago, of course you can examine new evidence that was just 3 weeks ago. But with that being said, I want to respond to Dream Networks. He said y'all are adding distractions as well. You know what? I will admit, I believe we did get caught up in the distraction. I believe so. I believe we got sidetracked. I believe so. But that's how life works. So we won't let that happen again.
I don't know. I disagree. I think.
No, I did. I did.
Oh, okay.
You know
Okay.
Because
I've been going round the clock coverage on them motherfuckers.
Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I watch Ali views when he mentioned my name. I watch his views go from 1,000 in a month to now 1,000 in a week. I mean, 1,000 in a show, 1,000 in a day. You know what I'm saying? I watched. So what happened was he mentioned my name. I fed into it, and then I made him relevant again, and then I destroy him, and he'll mention my name, but he only going to be relevant for all the wrong reasons now. You feel what I'm saying? He only going to be relevant for all the wrong reasons now. Because before he mentioned my name, man, that was a boneyard. That was a Aboriginal media. That was a boneyard. They was like playing dominoes over there. Go to the boneyard. That was a boneyard.
I still had a YouTube page.
Yeah, you just found out. Everybody thought Ali Muhammad was somewhere with cobwebs and been eaten by worms. They didn't know he exists till he put Taharka Bay in the title. I should have just let him say it. I shouldn't even responded.
Now let me ask you this: Do you feel like? I mean, he got a new album dropping.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Do you feel like he want to battle you? Do you feel like
trash? He's trash.
I'm saying, but y'all don't want to go, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to go verses real quick?
Bro,
songs?
I would debate Ali intellectually about the nonsense he said about Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And this is the thing.
I'm talking about, but song for song, though. I'm talking about song for song.
Oh, yeah, I smash Ali. Ali is garbage. You know he garbage. So you doing this, Dinky?
I'm asking a question. I'm just trying to figure, because listen, I'm trying to figure out the other side, meaning me and you, we got distracted on some kombucha shit, but pretty much we was the side that was against Polite, and then the other side is pro Polite. Now somehow he came in and he started fighting you, which means, see what I'm saying? Which means, and did you notice that there was like 3 or 4 days where Sinetta was playing Ali Muhammad videos back to back, and then he launches an attack. So what I'm saying is, it had to be some benefit to Ali to jumping into the middle of this on the wrong side. So I'm thinking maybe he was promoting his album and he wanted to diss you to make you make a diss song to him, so his album people could listen to his music. I'm just trying to figure something out.
That's a possibility. But let me say this. You had a bunch of flunkies, right? Including Sinetta, that soon as he seen Ali come at me, he took it off Ali page and uploaded on his page to give it some publicity. Now, right after that, Sinetta's a simp. Don't worry about it. Right after that, you see Sinetta in Ali's chat the other day where some people send me the link and say, Ali want to bring you in. So I'm up in there like, send the link, send the link, send the link. Because I was going to ask the hard questions. You know what I'm saying? Send the link. He never drops the link. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go on and do my work. Anyway, Sinetta's in the chat like, big up Ali. He bigging up Ali, right? And then another Moorish simp, right? Named Sharif Anel Bey. Listen to this goofy. Listen to this guy. I'm sorry, I gotta call a spade a spade. I just told y'all Ali just robbed everybody. Here's Sharif Ali Bey. Sharif Anel Bey. I proudly identify as Moorish American member of the Moorish American movement. I and my comrades love the uplifting work of Amaru Nama Taga Shea Ali does. The Moorish American movement is a part of the great program on uplifting falling banner. This is the once the great have fallen Sharif Bey. So he supports a guy that sells fake packages, as he used to back in the day. Now he redeemed himself and taught against it, but he still supports people that sell fake packages. He still supports people that sells a fake idea of a government. You understand what I'm saying? He still supports people that sell the fake idea of some indigenous government on paper. You see what I'm saying? Man, how the great has fallen. Oh, how the mighty has fallen. This was the other day. This was the other day. You understand what I'm saying? So my point that I'm making is, man, listen. It's so weird to me that some of these people never grow intellectually. They never grow spiritually, and they definitely don't grow educationally. In other words, their knowledge hasn't changed in over 20 years. They only act like they don't believe in it no more, just so they can fit in with these little Moorish groups that like the one that Sharif Anil Bey is in. Now, if you got brothers in here that love Sharif Anil Bey, they won't check him on this. But Sharif, my man, Sharif, how can you say I and my comrades love the uplifting work when this guy is robbing people for hundreds of thousands of dollars? In the name of a fake nationality. See what I'm saying, man? People have no principles, man. People have no principles to stand on truth. I mean,
maybe Sharif don't know about what's going on. I gotta give Sharif Bey the benefit of the doubt. Sharif is an official nigga. Come on.
Sharif watching right now.
Taharka.
Sharif watching right now.
Sniffs heroin.
Yeah. And Sharif knows. Sharif knows everything. Sharif sniffs every social media.
No.
Heroin. And Sharif sniffs YouTube, Facebook, IG, and everywhere else to see what Moors are talking about. Sharif knows everything.
Well, Ali, I don't think qualifies himself as a Moor anymore. I think he moved to like a Mexican kind of vibe.
Hey, Paul.
I think he's going.
Hey, Paul. Do you want to come on and talk to Inky real quick? Because for some reason you got a problem with Inky.
Paul Guthrie.
Yeah, he's saying I'm tolerating BS. I mean, what BS am I tolerating?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Paul Guthrie got beef with me.
Yeah, because I've been watching it the whole chat, and for some reason he got something up with you. So my thing is,
I'm pro Paul Guthrie.
Hit the link, Paul. Hit the link. I want to hear what your beef is, and maybe I agree with you. Maybe I won't. Are you able to come in?
Everybody got beef with me.
I done lost some weight. I got too hot tonight. Are you coming in? Huh? B. Marshall, I'm done. I'm moving on. This is the last show. Unless Ali come crazy, and I'm gonna have to come with more receipts. I'm gonna have to come with more receipts. You know what I'm saying? I want to focus on Polite and Sinetta. Sinetta got it. Sinetta got you know what Sinetta got? Sinetta has he got people donating so he can sue people. You know what I mean? Did you know that?
Nah, that's not real, bro.
He do.
That's fake though, bro.
No, it's not.
It is, bro. It's fake.
No, I got him recorded. He asked.
I know what you're saying. No. I know that he's actually doing that, but I'm saying that it's fake. You don't need $150,000 for a lawsuit.
No, but you know,
he really grabbing that money for legal defense shit that he got going on with Polite. That ain't no real. He's not trying to grab no money to sue no top.
Hey, you want to count? You know, I did a video back when they did all of them lectures, and I count them pockets. What happened to all that money?
That's a good question.
Put that down.
Nah, man. Wow. I think that
Peace, family.
Yes, yeah. I want to say I'm James from Los Angeles, and I'm not here to put down the Moors or the Kemetic people or nothing like that. But I want to say we talk about scammers. It's a lot of scammers and liars in the Black Hebrew Israelites. The brother named.
Hey, brother, I'm listening, brother. Oh my goodness, brother, come on.
I'm not trying to put.
It's okay, brother. It's okay. Come on.
Okay, out here in Los Angeles, it's a brother by the name of he's between LA and New York. He goes by the name of Zabak and the House of Israel. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hang out in Los Angeles. I hang out in the part of LA where it's a lot of transgenders, and a lot of Hebrew Israelites like Zabak be over there picking them up, because I hang out in that part of Los Angeles.
I think Inky knows Zabak too.
What the fuck? I don't know no Zabak. God damn it. I don't know Zabak.
No, let me stop.
I don't know Zabak. What the fuck just happened?
Pardon my
What the fuck
Hey,
just happened?
hold
No,
on.
sir. No, sir.
Bro,
I
let me ask
do
you.
not.
Stop,
I have never even met a nigga named Zabak.
Bro,
Never. Not
wasn't he from New
online.
York?
I have never come in contact
My bad.
on social media, in person, in imaginary form, in any kind of way with a nigga.
No, I thought it was a brother.
Now
teaching
listen,
in New York by
listen.
Times Square.
Yes, wait. Can I say something? Yes, it's the brother, and his name is Zabak, the House of Israel. He's if you type his name in the YouTube search box, it'll come up. He's been in LA.
I don't want no trouble with these. Hey, Inky, waving out the window. Turn your camera on. He's doing the Inky tonight.
Hey man, listen. This is grown folks' business. Listen, this is grown folks' business. I gotta stay in the child's place right now. This sounds like grown folk business.
But this is what I'm trying to say though. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to.
This is the.
Can I just say this? Can I just say one?
Listen. I'm gonna give you all the time you want. This is the People's Network, and whether you right or wrong or indifference, I'm gonna give you the time to say whatever you want, and hopefully, a brother would disqualify or just ignore it. But this is your time. Say what you want, my brother.
Yes, sir. I was gonna say, and I wish peace for everybody, no hate to nobody. And I want to say this though, but in Los Angeles, amongst the Hebrew Israelites, a big STD outbreak then broke out here. A lot of people got STDs out here bad in the city of Los Angeles. I don't know, but that brother Zabak, he on the East Coast, he come out here to the West Coast, right? And a lot of Hebrew Israelites have been caught up doing all kind of stuff. People talk about Dr. York. They talk about the Nation of Islam. They try to talk about the Moors, the Kemet, but nobody talk about the Hebrew Israelites and these transgenders they've been involved with out here in the city of Los Angeles, California.
Brother, don't go nowhere. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You know what you're talking about. Because you got to stand on this, brother. You talking about this brother here?
Yes, that brother there, Zabak, him. Go to his Facebook page. He come out to LA. His girlfriend live in Long Beach. And this brother been out here having sex with transgenders. And I hang in West Hollywood too. I be over there too. I hang out over there too. So I know it go on at 12 o'clock.
What you doing hanging out over there though?
The screen was closed.
Why do you hang out over there?
What you mean why I hang out over there?
No, you say you hang out. You said it a couple times. So it's like you're trying to imply something. Why do you hang out over there?
Oh, I ain't the only Hebrew Israelite that been involved messing with a tranny. Tranny on the side.
No,
I'm doing it too. But
Oh,
Zabak is doing it too. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Zabak is out there. Zabak is out there doing it. So you can't get mad and say, yeah, man, this you can't be in the Hebrew Israelites. But goddamn it, if they gonna kick a lot of, it's a whole lot of Hebrew Israelites that's been out here fucking with them trannies too.
No. Let me say this. I mean, if that's what people like, they want to choose, then go ahead with it. Hey, I'm not here to. Man, I don't even know what to say. I'm not here to condemn you. Let me say it like that. But I do think that if you say that you are there doing it and you see somebody else doing it, that kind of give you a little bit more edge of credibility.
But this is what I'm trying to say. If you can't stand on the corner and yell at people, but yet you out here fucking with transgenders on the side, and you got a wife in Long Beach, California. His wife is in Long Beach. Well, he got two wives, but one of them in Long Beach. I sure hope his wife don't see this video. I sure hope she don't see this shit.
So let me ask you a question. What made you to hit the link and come up here and say something?
Because this network, you exposed to frauds, right? You exposed to frauds.
I guess you're right, brother. I guess you're right. Now, let me ask you a question. If Zabak decided to come on the platform and address it, would you stand on what you said? And how can we get in touch with you? You can still have your face covered. I don't care about that.
Oh, just the same way. Do another live stream. You know, Zabak. I'm gonna say this right here. Yeah, if you do another live stream, the same way I came on now. What I'm trying to say though is about Zabak in the house of Israel, and that group of Israelites. You can't sit around here and talk shit on the corner, but you picking up trannies too in West Hollywood. Yeah. You know, I got out there. I be fucking around with him. But he act like he ain't doing it,
man.
Can I ask you a question, bro? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
How do you know Zabak?
He come to LA. He's a Hebrew Israelite. He used to preach on if you go on his Facebook page, he preach on Hollywood Boulevard. Then I also see him on Facebook. Then he goes back to New York. He goes between LA and New York. Sometimes he'll pop up and like they just left Las Vegas.
But I'm saying, like, do y'all have beef? Like, did y'all ever have interest in the same person, or did he ever steal money from you or something like that? Or, like.
No. Well, it's people that was a lot of people that was in his camp then left his organization, and they went, they them people can speak for themselves about what he did with and everything. But a lot of people don't like that dude. My beef with him is this. You can't yell at people for talking about, oh, you LGBT when you out here picking transsexuals up too now, bruh. Come on now, you can't be, don't be a hypocrite.
That's understandable. He says that he's saying that he messed with the people of the night, right?
Yes. No, he's not the people of the night, bro. He's saying the people that have alternative lifestyles, man.
Yeah,
don't fuck up the channel, man. Come on, show them respect. There's alternative lifestyle people.
The people that have alternative lifestyle, bro saying that he messed around in that lifestyle. But when he walks around Hollywood Boulevard, he hear this guy shouting out condemnation.
Hey, let me ask you now. Wait a minute. Let me ask you this question because I think people in the chat room want to know. Have you ever seen Brother Polite in that neighborhood where you've been hanging out at?
Wait. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I've seen Brother Polite on Hollywood Boulevard, but I've never seen him mess with any kind of homosexuality. I've never seen him do that.
But you see him over there on the strip though a few times.
No, wait. Well, I just want to say this. Everybody hangs on Hollywood. If you can't, everybody hang. I said West Hollywood is the gay shit, but Hollywood Boulevard is for like that's like what it's like in New York. You got Times Square. You know how you got Times Square in New York?
Yeah.
That's like that the LA Hollywood Boulevard, but the gay shit is in West Hollywood. That's where Zabak be picking them up at.
The alternative lifestyles people is over there.
I don't know what I got myself into. Listen, I appreciate you, my brother.
Hey, Zabak ass out. Pun intended. Pun intended. Zabak assed out after this video. Both of them wives gonna be looking for that nigga.
But I'm just saying like this. I wanted to get away from the Ali Muhammad conversation because it was very. Listen.
Hold up. Now, how you gonna bring Ali back up again?
Listen, because I got to. Because
Ali, hold on. Have you ever seen Ali Muhammad in West?
Ali gonna fight over his woman. He ain't going. He gonna shoot in the air. He ain't doing that.
Wait. I've never seen Ali Muhammad in Los Angeles. I've never seen him in LA.
That's right. That's right. So this is the guy in the show and no knowledge. Inky is good for guys with no knowledge. Yes, you're going to bring down Sarnetta so we can listen to guys. No, we're going to bring down Sarnetta so we can get back to the information. That's the plan. But back to this. I appreciate you. You know, now, if Zabak reaches out to me, I will allow him to come on the platform, and I would love for you to face him so he can face his accuser, if you don't mind. You follow me?
Yes, I'll come back on the platform, but hopefully Zabak's wife don't see this, and hopefully he ain't gonna bring his wife back no kind of diseases. Because in LA, a lot of the Hebrew Israelites out here, some STDs broke out here amongst the Hebrew Israelites. People got STDs bad in Los Angeles, man.
Are you a Hebrew Israelite?
I was affiliated with the Hebrew Israelites, but I'm no longer subscribed to that because I don't believe that the Jews of the Bible were black. You know, we all got our beliefs. I don't believe they were black. You know, and if you a Hebrew Israelite, why you gotta stand on the corner and just yell and scream at people? Jesus is black. Jesus is black. Jesus is black.
Let me say this, Kush. I think it's a lane for all of us in this world. You know what I'm saying? And so whatever lane that straightens a person narrow life up, I think is good for them.
Well, hold on, bro. Let me ask you. Let's talk to the brother while we got him, and he's trying to, you know, like I want to let him get it all out. But don't rush him off though. He got. I mean, he probably got more.
I have people that want to come on though. Before I get out of here.
All right, so let me just ask him this, bro. Was you ever romantically involved with other men in the Hebrew Israelite camp?
Whoa! I only messed around with trannies, not men. You know, it's like this. It's like y'all like real women. I like GMO, a genetically modified woman. You like the real thing. I like a fake woman. You like it real. I want a fake. I don't like the real.
Man,
this
is too much, man.
Now hold on.
No.
Zabak like the fake women too, though, right? Zabak.
No.
Wait. He messes with his biological women, but on the side, he's messed with transgender women in West Hollywood.
Now Zabak,
like I have.
Okay, now is he paying these women, or is he like these are his girlfriends?
Well, the real or the fake?
The fake ones. The alternative lifestyle. Damn it, you got me pulled into this shit. The alternative lifestyle women.
I don't know if he pays them. I know he screws them. Whatever he does, if you pay him or not, I know he be screwing them. I know I've screwed them. I know in Los Angeles, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Wait, just let me say one more thing, and then you can let me go.
One more thing, brother. Good.
Pretty.
Too much.
You know, I'm gonna say this one thing. Pretty soon, it's gonna be an LGBT conscious community, and they're gonna debate the straight conscious community. So
I can
that's
believe,
all I gotta say.
I can believe that too, brother. I can believe that. But
Let me tell you,
I can't take too much more.
I don't think so. I think this already here, and I think it's brothers like this that's gonna help us pull the curtains back off of all these LGBT Q community people that have been passing themselves off as a part of the chakra community.
Hey, somebody,
A lot of these niggas is chakra. This is that chakra shit right here, and this is proof that the chakra cult is very active.
Hold up.
Now the chakra cult has been identified in the Hebrew Israelite community.
No, let me move on. Now, Kush. Everybody got a cell phone. Before you make that accusation, you should have recorded him talking to the peoples and getting low. I think if you did that, I think you got something on your hand. You know what I mean? Everybody got a cell phone. I bet you got an iPhone or something. That's a heck of an accusation to put on someone who may not live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Zabak definitely lives that life, and a lot of Hebrew Israelites.
Well, if he lived that lifestyle, you should be able to record him and come back to Morris World TV with the goods.
Hold on,
I don't follow the man around. The man goes from New York to LA. But I'm just saying, when I was out there one time, I seen him in Los Angeles. I've seen celebrities out on West Hollywood picking the transgenders up.
Oh
my! And I've seen well, I don't want to. Well,
no. Who you seen? This is at least somebody, so we know you real.
No.
Hold on, Taharka. Calm down, Taharka. You gotta listen to the brother. Listen, you said this is the people's platform, damn it, and the people are speaking right now. Go ahead, brother. Let's hear what you got.
We need some proof.
Wait. No. Wait, hold on. You ever watch DJ Vlad TV?
Yeah.
Look up the dude on there by the name of Brian Pumper. The muscle bound dude, he be out there trying to pick him up all the time. Brian Pumper.
Wow.
Well, get some video and come back and let's do a presentation on it.
Hey, have you ever seen Brian Pumper doing anything with a Hebrew Israelite?
No.
Leave my Hebrew Israelite brothers alone, man.
I'm just saying Zabak is doing that. Now, I'm not, but Zabak is definitely into that stuff. Zabak.
Anyway, peace, family.
Yeah. Zabak is going the fuck down.
No, bro. I ain't going for that, man.
Bro.
We're not good peoples, man.
Hey, listen.
No, man, we just can't let people jump out the window like that. I mean, this is the People Network, but we can't let people jump out the window like that and then we give them credibility like that. That's not cool.
I'm gonna tell you what, I appreciate Zabak and I appreciate the brother.
But we can't
appreciate both of them because they have provided me with a high level of interleukins and antioxidants, all being released by the pure, unadulterated, gut-busting laughter that filled my body.
Hey, Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So why you have your camera off, bro? You can't. I
don't have a camera.
Come on, brother. You can't address somebody with the camera off, bro.
Oh, you know who I am, though, right? I don't have a camera.
Inky don't know who you are. I don't think.
Inky know. It's me. Okay. I mean, I don't have a camera, so what do I do? You want me to get?
I don't know. It's up to him if he want to respond to those.
That's all right.
I don't like to respond to people.
No. This is Paul Guthrie.
Hey, where's Paul
Guthrie
here? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go in, Paul.
Dr. Inky.
Yes, sir.
I respect Paul, but I don't know. Yeah, let's go.
I don't know why he's mad with me. Your enemy's enemy supposed to be your friend.
Dr. Inky, I don't have any beef with you. In fact, I listen to Dr. Inky. I listen to Grand Sheik Bey also. I've never watched Sonnetter. I've never watched Brother Polite. I've never watched what's his name? Muhammad Ali. I'm just not, or what's his name? Ali Muhammad. I've never
You're doing good so far, damn
I've never viewed, so you know it's me now, right? Okay. I've never viewed any of that, not because it's bad or anything like that. I'm just not interested in some of the things that I see them talking about there. Now, Taharka Bey, I really like the fact that you stood up and you're showing some character, going after people who may have hurt children, may have hurt others, women. And Dr. Inky, I really like the fact that you are also supportive in that. My question is this: kombucha.
Mhm.
It's a small issue. It's a small issue. It's a small issue, but things start small. When we let things grow, people want to know this: is there a kombucha plant? Yes or no? Just real simple.
Who you asking me, brother?
Dr. Inky.
Oh,
I'm going to say that whatever Taharka says is correct.
what do you say? What do you say,
No,
Paul?
that's too political. You're a doctor. You're a doctor. Now, come on. I mean, you know.
Well, no.
It doesn't make you less. It doesn't make you less.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, I will misspeak. Oftentimes, I will misspeak, and I'll, I just have to come out and say, hey, you know what? I misspoke on that.
Yeah.
So just to clear the air on that, everyone knows, and it's very clear that there's no kombucha plant as it was intended, as Taharka was saying, the kombucha plant. That's where things started getting kind of different, and then it shifted one direction, and now it looks like that's just going to be swept away, and it's kind of making it look like, hey, we will tolerate a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but those things start to grow. Both of you are men of high character as far as I'm concerned. I've watched both of you. I've not watched those others. I don't listen to them. I've seen them before, and I said, okay, I don't want to watch this. I watched Dr. Inky, very interesting. He's got some good stuff to share. And, of course, Taharka, I'm going to watch Taharka. Men of character. There's no kombucha plant. That has to be kind of like cleared up so that things can go on. Otherwise, you're going to get people saying, as people have been saying in the chat, that that the thing is getting swept off to the side, and they're not comfortable with that because you have character. So that has to be cleaned up for people, for the audience.
Let me speak to
and
this,
then
Paul.
that's it. But I have no beef.
No, Paul.
No beef with Dr.
Paul, let me say this.
I like Dr. Inky.
I appreciate your commentary. I appreciate you coming in.
Don't click him off, though. I want to ask questions about Wesley.
Let me say this. I appreciate your comment. I appreciate your commentary. And I respect you. I truly respect you. Now, let me say this. Unknowns to the public, me and Inky was just toe-to-toe on this earlier today for probably about 30 minutes. And we concluded. And our conclusion is pretty much on the same line of what you're talking about. And it was my choice, as I said to Inky, I said, man, I don't even want to talk about this live no more.
That's brotherhood then.
Because behind the scenes, for about 30, 45 minutes, we was, and we concluded.
Now that's known publicly. I'm good with it. Everyone should be good with it.
But right? Paul, what you have done is you have done the work for the universe to not let it stay behind from outside of the camera, and the universe brought you in so it won't stay behind the camera, and now it's before the camera, and now
without a camera.
Without
a camera.
Without a camera. How about that?
Yeah. So
wait, Paul.
Yes, sir.
I was recently in an exchange with some gentlemen from the Nation of Islam, and I was telling them that Wesley is very less than scholarly as far as I'm concerned. And I might have mentioned
it's Paul.
I might have mentioned that he was ducking Paul Guthrie.
Hold up. Paul, me and you have been communicating for quite some time.
Right.
Bro, it just hit me just now.
Oh, okay.
You the one that be dragging.
Yes. He be killing Wesley.
Bro, me and Paul been communicating for over a year, and it just hit me. Oh, why you let me do this, man? I thought we was just good.
Well, we are good.
But bro, it just hit me.
Yeah, he
That
didn't know
you
that it
are
was
the
you. That you was. Yeah, he didn't know that Paul Guthrie. You know,
no, I didn't.
Guthrie,
I
bro.
know Paul Guthrie, but not me and Paul Guthrie. We talk on the personal level. He just texted me the other day on my phone, so we good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But
we're
now
good.
it just hit me. Hold up. God doggone it. Y'all don't know who Paul Guthrie is.
Well, what are you saying, Dr. Inky?
Paul
Dr.
Guthrie
Inky.
make people stutter.
Listen, what I was doing basically was opening up the gateway so you could drag Wesley Muhammad a little bit. That's what I was doing. Then Taharka came in and tried to save Wesley Muhammad. Taharka likes to save Wesley Muhammad. Let's just keep this shit on the record, okay? Now that we got Paul Guthrie here and y'all text messaging and shit, you're gonna try to make it seem like you don't like to protect.
He's probably going to need.
Likes to protect
He's
Wesley.
probably going to need him to protect him. So I don't mind.
every time me and Paul communicate, it's always uplifting. I like what you're doing. Thank you. I mean, it's always like that. We never talk about issues. We never talk about stuff like that. But I've seen plenty of the
that work. Yeah,
I appreciate
Paul Guthrie put that work on Wesley. Boy, that should be tough.
You were talking to some people. You were saying, Inky, Dr. Inky.
Yeah.
You know, I may have had alluded. I may have had mentioned that that Wesley Muhammad is a smoke ducker, and that he was ducking some smoke, and they was like, "Well, who he ducking?" I said, "Well, he ducking me," but he also been ducking Paul for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And so they was like, "Oh, man, Paul and whatnot." I was like, "What?" Not according to the smart audience. See, there's a large audience, and then there's a smaller audience of the people that's really like they're gonna watch a video, and then
there's a 5% and there's an 85%. There's a large audience. There's a small audience. Yes, sir.
Facts. And yeah, we've been keeping statistics, and it looks like Wesley is out there. I mean, 100 miles and running. Do you ever see a situation coming up where you and Wesley will get to really square off one time?
I don't know that he studies W.D. Farad, and that's the focus of what I look at. I've never seen him or anyone in that group really talking about W.D. Farad. There seems to be other figures and other places that they are looking, and that's fine with me. That's okay with me as long as I can study W.D. Farad and talk about W.D. Farad and share whatever it is that I find on him. Then I'm comfortable with that. I'm not interested in squaring off with someone who basically hasn't studied in that area.
How do you feel about Father Allah's opinions, or like Father Allah leaving the nation because he had a disagreement with the idea of Farad Muhammad? What's your take on that?
I respect him, and I respect the brothers and sisters who are with him. So I greatly respect him. They've kept the teachings, they've kept the studies and the lessons, and they do it in their own way. They do it differently than it's being done by Dr. Wesley, for instance, since you mentioned his name. I mean, they do it differently, and they've done it for a very long time. So after 1975, they did not throughout the teachings, and that's one thing that is really clear. And so that shows where they are, how they've been taught.
Are you, hey Paul? Are you of
Yes,
the thought? Are you of the thought that W.D. Farad never used the term Muhammad at his name, and that name that Muhammad was put there by Elijah, not W.D. Farad?
Put where in the student book, in the study book?
Yeah.
That's in the final 1 through 36, or the C1 lesson, and that wasn't written until 1934, and it was mailed into the country from out of the country, outside of the country. And there's some changes that have been made to that, and it did not say W.F. F. Muhammad. It's at W.D. Farad.
Absolutely, absolutely. Are you also of the thought of that of his wife and the child that he had? That's legitimate, could be stood on?
You're talking about Wallace Dodd Ford in
Yeah.
1926, who had a store on South Flower Street up in L.A.,
Right.
up in Los Angeles.
Are you of the thought that they're the same people?
I'm convinced that person is the same person as W.D. Farad. However, the story of W.D. Farad up in Los Angeles in 1926, that's not the story of that man. That's been changed up. That's been added to. He didn't go to prison for selling drugs. He did not go to prison for selling drugs. And there's a lot to that. Except that man in 1926 in Los Angeles on South Flower Street, I'm convinced that's the same man.
Yeah, I got to send you a couple emails. I got the news.
Oh yeah, we can talk.
Ads. I got the newspaper ads with that store with his name under the ad. He was actually putting ads in the paper as an advertising.
Ad or like some letters. He wrote some letters to some papers.
Yeah, in the paper. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have those.
Okay.
I've got some of his books, some of the stuff that he used, and I want to come out with that soon. But every time that I start to talk, somebody's got their head so far up that they have to come up for air and start talking and trying to slow the roll. You know,
well, that type of information, you have to. If I can give you any advice, you definitely have to ignore those that has a problem.
I would go a step further and say you got to release a book.
I'll put some stuff out. It'll be free though. It'll be free.
Yeah. One last thing.
You got more than enough material for at least 2 books. Like you.
Was you able to catch that debate that I did with Eric Muhammad?
Eric Muhammad. Let's see. No, sir.
Oh man, I got to send it to you.
Okay.
I got to send.
I'll look it up. I'll watch it.
Oh man,
I've seen it.
Taharka. We was not quite beating up on Wesley Muhammad, bro. We wasn't finished. That was a very slick segue away from Wesley, you know.
No, I don't try to say
away from Wesley. That was very nice. Like, hey, let's jump on Eric Muhammad. No. Yeah. We whooping on Wesley's ass over here right now.
No, the only reason I brought up that is because a lot of what Paul have dug up, I used some of those receipts. Because the debate was about is Master Farad Muhammad divine or not, and his Prophet Noble Drew Ali. His thing was to prove Prophet Noble Drew Ali is not a prophet, and mine is to prove W.D. Farad is not a prophet. Farad is not a prophet.
Well, I don't think he ever called himself a prophet. He never called himself a prophet.
Absolutely.
He never called himself a prophet, and I think they're talking about someone else. That's a fictional person. I think that people are talking about when they talk about him as a prophet, because he did not describe himself as a prophet. He never claimed to be a prophet. He never claimed to be somebody divine. He didn't claim to be anybody's God over anyone at all. Those were all things that were added at some future dates.
Absolutely.
Those things were added. And he did study in Chicago and Detroit. And he studied the teachings of Prophet Noble Drew Ali.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And see what happened. I'm sorry, Paul. What happened was, what people don't understand is that during that time, the Moors was so the numbers was huge. I'm talking about 3,000 to 4,000 in Detroit, 3,000 to 4,000 on the south side of Chicago and the west side combined. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the Moors had temple in their houses. And this is how they would knock on the door, W.D. Farad, and gain access. And that's why a lot of the first converts was actually Bays. You didn't see too many L's, but you seen Bays.
Yes.
Then they were more Americans, you know what I'm saying? Because he went to door and that's how he got in.
He did his work that way, except I don't think he tried to be the Moors. He was doing something.
It was a remix. I'm gonna tell you now. It was definitely a remix.
What's not a remix?
A remix is when you take a core teaching and then you just redefine it, reshape it, and make it your own.
Sure. We all do that.
Yeah.
That's life. That's the way we grow.
But the thing is,
It's a branch. It's a branch off of a tree that's much older than what it was that he was.
I think one of the problems. Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
He's a branch on a tree. He didn't just come up with something on his own out of the blue.
Yeah.
I
think the problem is when people deny the connection. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
When people act like there is no connection and people act like it's an original thought. I think that's where the issue lies. You see what I'm saying?
That is true.
And people
they have to do that. They have to do that.
Let me ask y'all both a question. So Taharka, do you and this is just yes or no, then I'm gonna step out of y'all way, then y'all can elaborate.
Now I want to bring up people
do you feel like
Paul on and do another show.
Wait, hold on. Before we let Paul go, do you feel like Farad Muhammad or Fraud, what WD Ford or WD Farad, do you feel like he was a student of Noble Drew Ali's?
Nah. What I feel is that he's seen an opportunity. He came from California. I don't know what his motivation, but it seems very suspicious that he would come to the very location where the Moors was dominating these areas. And the two locations was the biggest temples in the Moorish Science Temple of America was in Detroit and Chicago. Temple number 1 was Chicago. Temple number 4 was Detroit. They was the biggest temples with over 3,000 membership. So it's kind of, I don't know why, but I can't put my finger on it. But there's something real funny about, of all the places in the world, you leave Chicago, you leave California, then go to Detroit, then make your temple number 1 in Detroit, and then make your temple number 2 in Chicago, right in the midst.
Okay, now hold on. Let's see what Paul say.
That was the tip of the spear.
Yeah, but what was the motivation to go to Detroit and then Chicago?
So wait, Paul, do you think there's any truth to him?
Because the Moorish Science Temple of America wasn't even on the West Coast at that time.
Right. Well, so what I'm saying is maybe he came to
hear something.
Or maybe he came to join.
No, he didn't come to join. He could have easily joined. Temple number 4 was functioning live and well.
You got any info on that, Paul?
There's a lot of things about that to unpack on that, to unpack that. I don't want to take away from what the people are actually watching right now and discussing. So we can talk about it, I'm eager to talk about it. I mean, there's a lot on that, because I'm not saying that's not true. He went there. He went to Detroit for a particular purpose.
Absolutely.
And then he went up to Chicago for the same reason.
Absolutely.
Okay? And there's a lot there. I just don't call it suspicious, because that's like he's doing something wrong. He's continuing something. He's doing a work. And we can talk about it, except the thing that I just wanted to clear up is that I don't have any beef with Dr. Inky or with you at all. I just wanted to know about the kombucha plant. That's it. All right.
Yeah. So we'll definitely bring Paul back. He's a bona fide scholar. We'll definitely bring him back.
We got to bring him back and just go in on that whole.
I might have to get a camera.
Let me ask you one more thing before you go, Paul. Do you feel like Elijah had underage wives or no?
Underage wives.
If I don't ask Paul, Fred is going to kill me. So
from what I usually don't talk about other groups that I'm not part of, because I'm not part of that group. That the whole thing that they have, Nation of Islam. That's their business. Except I don't know that they were, wives. Okay, that's the first part. I don't think they were wives. He says that he did not have any wives other than his one wife.
Yeah, that's a later.
And I think that's true.
Thought.
Huh?
That's a later thought. The later thought is that I think what happened was, and no disrespect to anybody, I think the later on people wanted to fit that into Islamic thought that he had multiple wives. You know what I'm saying?
Perhaps so. They can work that out. they can work that out. You know, that's for them to work out. I don't get into, you know, I'm not interested in that all that much. It doesn't make much difference to, I mean, it doesn't do any good to beat somebody down long after they're gone. It just doesn't do any good.
Right.
It doesn't do any good. And I think the facts are pretty clear. Anyone can look at it and they can see what actually happened, and they can choose which way that they want to go with that. But there's some new things happening right now, right here, right now. It's a very important period of time. And YouTube brothers are doing a work of dismantling something that I think needed to be torn down a long time ago. It needed to go a long time ago. And one way to tear it down is to not watch it. Not watch it, because those brothers could not be selling things that they're selling if there's nobody buying it.
Exactly.
If there's nobody buying it and there's nobody falling for it. Except it's so easy for us to fall for these things because we don't hear anything else. And that's what I like about what I'm hearing on these programs that you're doing right now. Is things to kind of open people's eyes up to say, hey, look, these things are happening, and they happen very slowly. You know, it's like boiling a pot of fluid or something, you know, some water. It'll come to a boil, and then it's boiling and it's too late. And so those small little things, I think, need to be cleared up as soon as they happen. That's the reason I was saying, is there a kombucha plan? You know, that's it. Just real simple. Everything else to me is like real clean. You know, I like it. I like it. We need to take these people down who are hurting women and children.
Absolutely.
And doing it in the name of freedom.
And consciousness.
They need to go. And
consciousness.
Yeah. And consciousness. This is what happened to the Chinese back in the 1900s, early period, is that over here there was two groups. One group was kind of thuggish, and the other group was not thuggish. And there was a war between them. And the Chinese, they got rid of all those scammers. There was a lot of scammers, and they had to fight, and they changed their culture. Look at them now. Go to Chinatown anywhere now.
Yeah, you ain't got the result. No pickpockets or nothing.
That's the result of somebody doing the kind of work that YouTube brothers are doing right. YouTube brothers and the others that I've seen on this panel are doing right now. And that's why I'm watching, up late, watching, listening. I appreciate it. No beef.
Appreciate
I'm with
you.
Thank you for taking my call without a camera.
Absolutely. And I look forward for you coming back.
Okay, Dr. Inky and GS. Thanks again.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate you. So I appreciate that. And anybody, let me tell you something. The researcher Paul actually brings receipts to the game. He's just not talking.
Yeah, Paul.
And this is why I respect him. Not because he's some super articulate talking about the history or He actually brings receipts. He don't talk without receipts. And I respect when you bring receipts. I don't care who you are, where you from. You show me some receipts, I got to yield to the receipts.
Hey,
I ain't worried about the messenger. I just need the receipts.
I watched him chase Wesley all over the schoolyard. You know what I'm saying? Like a bully, like out there. Meet me out there at 3:00. Paul chasing Wesley all over the schoolyard. Wesley's running off.
So, bro, we ain't going 5 hours tonight. Good goodness. I am the goddess. I am the goddess. Are you there? E Manhattan. I gotta get E Manhattan too, man. You gotta go work tomorrow, I think.
Peace. No, I'm off. I'm off tomorrow. I got time. Now, I just want to jump a little quick.
I'm here.
One moment, sis. Go ahead, brother.
I'm watching from the porch, and it's getting real wild in these YouTube streets, man. Bro, I told you was gonna get baited. I told you they was trying to bait you. So don't fall for it. They're trying to get you in there. And you almost let Tito come out. But I'm glad you didn't.
Hey, E Manhattan, man, I appreciate you, bro. I'm trying to move forward from this and get back into what we started this about, following this polite story in this mad conscious community. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And that leads me to my next point. Inky has been doing an incredible job at mashing the gas and just pointing that thing out the window. He hitting everybody. I gotta salute Inky for that. I actually met you in Philly years ago. You was a Black and Nobel. I told Beta, you was in Black and Nobel with your lab coat on doing your thing. And I slid you a movie. There's a movie called Brandon. You remember that?
Bro, that became my favorite movie. I appreciate that so much. That's crazy. I can't believe that you're that person. Yeah.
Nobody saw that movie.
You know why nobody saw that movie? Because they snatched that fucking movie out of the damn theaters immediately. I can't even believe they was allowed to make that movie. That shit is one of the most mind-blowing, revealing movies about the commercial space ever made, ever still.
It's all
And that's
about the
my top 3 favorite movies. Like, that's definitely my top 3 favorite movies.
That's why I gave it to you. See, I didn't know you was gonna be there. I was going down there to give it to Hawk, so Hawk could give it to the people. Hawk wasn't there. You was there. I was like, Inky, take this. You need this.
Yeah, I did.
I've been following you. I already knew what you see.
But listen, everybody, this is a movie that you could buy right now. It's like $5 or $7, I think it is, on YouTube. Branded, Branded. It's about the demons that literally, it's about the demons that work through the corporate businesses and make people sick and fat and all kind of shit. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Nobody knows about it. Yeah, that was crazy. Shout out to you again for that. That's one of my favorite joints. And I done turned a zillion motherfuckers onto that movie since then.
Yeah, I did myself.
Yeah. That's definitely a gift that kept on giving. Because that actual movie, that turned into like a killer tape type shit. You remember the Wu-Tang skit? Yo, who stole my killer tape? That shit grew legs and went quick. But that's why I'm telling people to buy it off of YouTube, because they got it on YouTube Movies, so you could buy it and watch it on YouTube Movie.
Well, listen, I'm glad y'all are back together. I'm glad y'all put the little petty squabble behind y'all, because y'all chemistry together is something that's needed. Y'all bring 2 different dynamics, but y'all drive through the same point, which is appreciated. If nobody told y'all that, I'm telling you, y'all 2 together, and y'all 2 individual as men. You guys are appreciated. I like what y'all doing on both fronts and collectively. It's something that's needed around the world, because this whole child woman abuse is bigger than just our community. If you look at the Caucasian side of things, their stuff gets a lot more deeper and creepier and ritualistic and sadistic. And in other words, I'm not going to say, because I don't want this video to go down, but it's a big thing around the world going back centuries. So y'all chipping away at something that I don't even know if y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all know, but the audience might not know how big this really is. It's bigger than Polite. It's bigger than York. It's bigger than all of these fucking heads that we as Black people only identify with. It's a worldwide thing that's been going on since forever. It's written about in all holy texts. It's serious, man. So I'm just glad y'all can get through all of the distractions, because that's the point. They don't want y'all to focus on. So it's going to be people that come from all angles to keep y'all off of the subject. But I need y'all to mash the gas. For the people like myself that sit back and observe and inform our small little circles who don't have the voice that you guys have, keep doing the work. That's it, man. I love y'all.
Appreciate you. So for those who couldn't hear, I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna let some other people in real quick. See you next go around, my brother. But let me, for those who really couldn't understand, what he was saying is that there's going to be a lot of distractions to try to stop what's going on. That this has to happen. We got to chip away at this. And I'm only paraphrasing because I couldn't catch every word, but we get to chip away at this madness, at this deception that this YouTube community calling themselves the conscious community is about. And we got to continue to mash the gas. And maybe Inky can add to something else he said also.
Yeah, we just got to rebuild right now. That's what I'm on right now, is definitely keeping my foot on necks. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not trying to let nobody pick up no momentum or no steam that, you know.
Yeah, I might not respond to nobody no more, man. I'll be making people famous, man, when I respond, man.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose that better. You be
Yeah, because Ali just came like from The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I think he was trying to promote his music, and I don't think it went the way he thought it might have went. Like this, I think that was just a bad promo idea. He jumped out there and got in the middle.
But the thing is, can I say something? The thing is that I got like files this long. Like, only thing you're gonna keep talking about is I'm Eric Erickson and I beat up women, and I'm gonna come with new information every show. I'm gonna come with new information every show that nobody never seen before. I'm gonna just keep coming with new information every show. Every show. New information. I got my big bro D Calico up in the building, man. What's up, D Calico?
Peace, guys. What's going on?
Man, you know what, man? I'm glad I see you in the building, man, because, man, you was hitting me up like I switched up on you because you was blocked or something. I was like, not my guy. You ain't hit me up like that, but I had to track you down to figure out, did you create a new account or that one is good now?
Man, they gonna shadow ban me anyways. You feel me? I guess I'm shadow banned.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're back, because you know you my guy. You've been riding with me. You A1 from day one.
From day one.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, big bro?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like both of y'all is really like a hell of a tandem, right? Because people really hate y'all for the same reasons. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like they like if they listen to the information, they can't hate you. You feel me? But they more, you know, they worried about your persona, what you might be wearing, and all this other bullshit. You feel me? So they hate y'all for these little knick-knack reasons, tic-tac reasons. You feel me? Yeah. But man, Inky he been bringing it forever. You feel me? And the thing I never liked about Sinetta is that on that show, nobody never conceded to the truth. Like, nobody would never be like, you know what, bro, you right. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes the Hebrews was right. Sometimes the Moors was right. Sometimes the holistics were right. You feel me? The Pan-Africans might be right sometimes, but nobody would never conceded to the truth. You feel me? So people were never able to learn. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be the difference right here on Moore's World TV. Like, niggas can concede the truth. Because I ain't gonna lie, put it like this, like, you know, that kombucha thing got crazy. But what nobody paid attention to when Inky said something about MSG being in that concoction, that's serious. You know what I'm saying? MSG is like real deadly. You feel me? Monosodium glutamate. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like, they put it in the oodle noodles and everything. It's everywhere.
Absolutely. But let's not get to the kombucha talk. But what I will say, because I ain't going there, man. I'm trying to tell you.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
D Calico, I'm trying to tell you. Look, no, but D Calico, you know, I honor and respect anything that you bring to the table. Because like I say, you day one, A1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he been riding from day one, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's my guy. But Calico, you know, you really tripping though, because this is why he tripping though, Inky, for real. For real. This is my guy. But I gotta do it live. Bro, you know Calico sent me the biggest hit before I started playing my own music.
Yeah, that's real now.
He ain't sent me nothing since, I don't think.
Hey, all you gotta do is ask and it's there. You feel me?
Bro, my audience was going crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that music that touches soul, you feel me?
Man,
for real. And that's why I respect you like a motherfucker. You feel me? Like, you broke that track like it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you show love, you feel me? You're a real one.
Man, let me tell you something. If I could find it right now, man,
that nobody knows.
Man, look, man.
And that's a shame. They still don't know. You feel me?
Listen. Come on. Nobody knows the struggle with me.
nobody knows. The star it's me right there. It's lonely individual sitting in the stream in the beans and the smoke singing. My heart says beware. Situation critical. A whole lot of space. Scrape your residual. I'm caught in the sand. I'm gonna put it back in rotation, man. I got
Man, hey, you know I'm the second verse, man. You can't hit them with that and don't hit them with the real one. I'm the second verse.
Hey, I'm gonna put it back in rotation tomorrow night, brother. Just be here.
Hey, that's for sure. That's for sure.
I got you. But
you the realest.
Salute. I'm gonna get up out of here, brother. Anything
Peace,
you want to
peace,
say?
guys. Peace.
Peace, my brother. I appreciate you. Now, one thing we ain't gonna do.
Hey, Akhenaten said he played on his show too.
Absolutely. Because guess what? That's my big brother. You know Akhenaten my big brother, right? Not for real. You know he the big grand sheik out there in Atlanta, right?
I didn't know.
Yeah. This is what I be telling people. People think we just do Moorish World TV. We actually building in the community temples too.
Real time.
But we don't try to recruit via Moorish World TV. If people choose the one that want to find out more and they inquire, they'll know. Do you know, Brother Akhenaten walked the streets for the brother formerly known as H. Rat Brown, trying to get him out of prison?
Let me ask you.
Almost once a month. You know H. Rat Brown.
I got a question on my phone for you. Somebody asked me.
But no,
they wanted me to ask
you know Imam Jamil, H. Rat Brown.
Yes, I do know who you're talking about.
Brother Akhenaten been in the streets campaigning for him with a handful of people. But all of these freedom fighters, you hear what he said? Be there Friday. But all of these freedom fighters, all these conscious people in Atlanta, especially Moors, are nowhere to be found. He'd be out there. I don't even want to talk about it. Upset me that these people claim to be conscious, but when it's time to show up, they ain't nowhere to be found. Go ahead, brother.
Well, this was a question for you on the Nation of Islam. Have you ever heard of Elijah Poole Bey?
Yeah.
And what is your understanding of that? Elijah Poole Bey. Like, who is that? Is that
I can go a step further.
Is that fake? Is that a real thing or is that a fake thing?
It's a real thing.
Okay.
I can go a step further. Soon, I'm going to prove that his father was in the Moorish Science Temple of America before him.
Elijah Muhammad's father?
I'm going to prove that soon. Many people think, listen, a lot of stories, we come from a place, whether indigenous America or indigenous Africa, where everything is made up around a story. So we have mastered the art and telling a story to bring ourselves into existence and to a new time. So when you look at Brother Polite, he makes a story about he was a Crip, top flight Crip. He went to prison. They called him Cavity. His wife saved him because she bought him his first book. So he put all the elements to create this story to introduce him to everybody he want to play games with. This is very common in our community. And it's not something new. And so some of the stories that we heard about certain people and figures in the past, some of these stories now can be debunked by the written history of some of the people who was there at the time. Like 10, 15 years ago, we make a lot of guesses. Not today.
So are you saying that Elijah Muhammad's father was in the Moorish Science Temple, and when Muhammad was born?
No.
Oh, after.
Yeah.
So Elijah and his father was in there together.
Yeah.
Wow.
When he moved to Detroit. In fact, I can't prove all of this. But I would venture to say, and I will be digging more, that his whole family was in the Moorish Science Temple of America. And this is why I would venture to say that. Because when he chose to take on the Temple of Islam ideal, his whole family went with him.
Hold on. I didn't mean to cut your wisdom, but damn. I wanted to ask the brother if he ever seen Eric with Zabak and Eric.
Well, they said he was from San Diego.
That's what I'm saying. Zabak and Eric.
But you know what though, Inky? I'll be glad when we get to the point where we can sit down and look at the evidence. You know what I'm saying? We can sit down and look at the evidence, and men can be men, women can be women, and we can say, okay, that's what the evidence says.
Well, I think I'm gonna tell you the problem with that. People have painted themselves personally into corners.
You see this?
And then on top of that,
that's my guy. But brother, you can come to my crib. I'll show you what I got. That's my guy.
But listen to what I'm saying. People have built institutions around who people were at the time. And as things come out that humanizes the person, I think that, some of those things that humanize the person may not fit with the institution. And so the institution wants to white those things out to keep the mystique surrounding what they do. So
let me tell you, the thing I do is, this is the thing I do. I don't bring nothing out until I can have at least 2 or 3 cross references. You see what I'm saying? So I'm working on getting a few more cross references before I bring it out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Clarence Poole, right there, you're emphatically wrong. When they moved to Detroit, Clarence Poole, tell me what year did they move to Detroit?
Hold on. Don't let Clarence Poole get you to bring out all the info right now.
No, I'm asking Clarence Poole, when did the family move to Detroit? That's the question. Let me tell you something. His father was a Baptist preacher. Let me tell you, the prophet appointed Emeliel, who also was a big preacher.
You heard what he said?
He said his whole family came from Georgia, Chicago, joined Elijah once he started the Nation of Islam.
He said Elijah started the Nation of Islam without Farad Muhammad. He just said Elijah started the nation without Farad Muhammad.
That's true. That's true.
That's true that Elijah started the Nation of Islam without Farad Muhammad.
Yeah.
This has been a very interesting fucking show.
I mean, brother, listen.
I'm just saying this is an interesting show. Listen, this is why people like when we do these shows, because for some reason, a lot of shit goes on at the same time. All kind of shit. Listen, Zabak is fucked up after this show. Zabak is a part of my marriage, part of my everything, but Zabak whole life is blowed up. Zabak life is destroyed. Wesley Muhammad life is destroyed. I know that's your friend, your play cousin. Listen, I already know you and Wesley Muhammad is close, but listen, Paul Guthrie done already spoke, bro. It's already a wrap.
I would love to invite Clarence Poole to the show, and when I pull out these receipts against his receipts, now you can't come talking. You have to bring receipts.
Well, clearly he knows something if he said that Elijah Muhammad started the nation without.
No. Because I mean, that's one that you could easily put together because you can't find anywhere where W.D. Farad calls anything the Nation of Islam. You can't really find anything about a fully unfolded organization like you see with Elijah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like they say, Clara met Farad first. Is that what you've been told, or is that what you know? Is that what you've been told?
Well, that's the story floating around that Elijah Muhammad was a drunk.
But here we go.
Couldn't get his life together, and Farad got him together.
Is that what people been told, or is that what people know?
Well, I don't know where the sister got it, but I got it from a book.
You understand what I'm saying? Is that what people been told? There's two different things. There's a difference between what you've been told and what you know. What you know, you actually can prove.
Right. Where she got it from, I read it in a book. I read that in a book. Right. Clara Muhammad was the one that met WD first, and then she made the connection, and you know, the magic happened from there.
Okay. Again, there's a difference between what you've been told and what you know. It's a big difference. You feel what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You know, if I can show you that, if I can show you the beginning of those in the Nation of Islam dressed as Moors, that can be a start. If I can show you Elijah teaching as the Prophet Noble Drew Ali taught, or from the Prophet Noble Drew Ali's lessons, that's what we talk. If I can show you sisters wearing turbans and not the veils that they wear now, nor the hijab that they wear now, with a pin in the middle, if I can show you that, would you still fight me? What would you say?
I think if you could put those things together and give us a comprehensive breakdown.
It's coming. But right now, this is what I say. We need to open the lane up so people can receive this information. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can open the lane up. And my thing is, my thing is this. I think we need to get over the fighting. I think we need to get over the fighting and angry response when new information comes out.
I think that a lot of us are. I just think that the people who have a financial stake in certain information, they don't want it to come out because it messes with their money.
Somebody says, who told you what you know? In fact, I researched it and I have the receipts. Nobody told me. What I did was I suspected something wasn't right. So I researched it. I went to places where no one would go or no one didn't think to go. And I did what I had to do. I did. It's just like Pseudo just said. Pseudo Charlatan said, I knew it. I just needed proof.
So
I went to dig it up.
You knew something wasn't right.
Of course. Of course. When you see Elijah Muhammad has membership cards and it says Muslim on it and not Muslim. Muslim. M-O. Hold up. Wait a minute. When you see people denying, see, this is what people don't know. And it was crazy though, because Elijah wrote about it. But when you see people denying in the 90s, in the early 90s, Elijah never met Prophet Noble Drew Ali.
So let me ask you this.
What they used to say.
Do you feel like Elijah saw the danger of nationality and decided to change the teaching to be religion based instead of nationality based?
No, I don't know what his reasoning was, but I do know that nationality is a tall glass to fill.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that nationality is a big hill to climb, because people are comfortable with it, they don't see the significance or the good in it, and so to try to, and many people see our people as a macro. You know what I'm saying? Like we all going to fall in line. And
Right.
if you think like that, you know, it can seem like a big hill to climb. But if you understand what nationhood is, it doesn't take millions. You know what I'm saying? It takes a very few moving in one direction, attracting another few, get some economic power, possibly get some a political power, and then begin to expand from there. But I think a lot of people look at nationality as a tall glass to fill. You know what I mean? Is a tall glass to fill. And so I'm telling you, that's like, I really want to do this work, but I don't know, man. I think it's better to say, God damn it, the white man is the devil. People respond to that. A lot of people don't respond to, listen, it's you. If you want to look for the devil, you must look within. His name is self. Many people don't want to approach the devil in self. And that's the teaching of the Prophet Noble Ali. Internal, there's one. External, there's one. The first one the Moorish Science Temple of America deal with is the devil of self. Many people would rather focus on the devil outside of themselves, who they're powerless to change anyway, because the devil is going to be the devil. Even in Elijah lessons, he said the devil ain't never going to change. So the only one that you can change is yourself. But many people choose not to focus on that because it's more dramatic to focus on something else outside of yourself. It's more interesting to some people. But I want to fix me. You know what I'm saying? I want to evolve into my greatest self. You know what I'm saying? If it's a devil inside of me, I want to put him beneath me and bring out the God in me. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like if the devil outside of us,
Pause.
it's the devil outside of us has been doing this for thousands of years. Many people say, oh, 400 years we've been in slavery. No, the Romans during Jesus' time was conquering. The Romans during the Byzantine time was conquering. Constantine said with the cross, by this you shall conquer. They have been slaughtering for thousands of years. Why do we think today should be something different? You know what I'm saying? If you got a power structure that's ran by a group of people that have demonstrated a certain behavior for thousands and thousands of years, I think the first people you need to focus on is yourself, because they are going to do what they have been doing. But if you focus on the power of self, then you'll be able to see what they're going to do by what they have done, because it's the same old soup warmed over.
And you'll be able to prepare yourself for it.
Absolutely. So if you got a nation of people that have focused on self, the oneness of self, bringing out their divine self, because each and every one of us got the spirit or the energy of the universe in us, whatever you choose to call it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether you call it a law, God, I don't care, whatever you call it. Every one of us got it in of us. You see what I'm saying? And we focus on unfolding and evolving that, which gives life to all. There is nothing outside of us that could hold us back. But the greatest distraction is to focus on those outside yourself. So I don't know. I don't know his motivation. I don't get it. I think a quick lesson. I think a quick lesson. There you go. 25,000 identification cards. I think a quick lesson is that there it is. And Muslim on it. There it is. And you know, just like I was saying to Paul, right? Out of all the places in the world, why Detroit and then Chicago? Something motivated W.D. Farad to go there. I think I know what that was, but until I bring more receipts, I gotta go. And anything you want to say in closing?
Man, hey, shout out to the Hidden Hand.
No, but well, anyway, we got to review this thing tomorrow. So I do got to go. We got to review this thing tomorrow. The next week, we're going to go on your channel.
We can't review nothing from listen, this show right here is full of hot nigga shit, bro. I'm not reviewing nothing from this show right here.
No.
This was full of hot nigga shit. Zabak and Ali Muhammad.
Should Ali Muhammad leave me alone?
Yes. I said that. Now listen, that don't, what I'm saying yes don't got nothing to do with y'all, what y'all both presented. I'm saying he should leave you alone because in all honesty, from what I see, and I haven't really got into the nuances, but from what I see, he was propped up by side to get involved in this shit. And what I'm saying is regardless to what's on anybody's record, Polite is up for rape. I know Ali Muhammad, in all honesty, I know Ali Muhammad for a lot of slime bullshit, but I don't know Ali for no rape. That's why I'm saying Ali don't need to be over there with them niggas. I don't know him to be in rape shit. I don't know. Hold on. This is important in this mix of this chaos. I just want to say I don't know him to rape. I don't know him to rape no children.
Somebody say W.D. Farad went to Baltimore. I need to see that receipt because I never ran across that receipt at all.
Wow.
Elijah Muhammad came to Baltimore, but not W.D. Farad. I never seen that receight. But let me tell you something.
Hold on. Elijah came to Baltimore?
Yeah, man. He tried to infiltrate. I mean, he tried to come into a lot of more science temples in Baltimore. I mean, around the country. Yeah. But what I wanted to say is,
yo, you said a whole lot right there. What you mean? Yo, you're a funny nigga.
What?
Yo, you said infiltrate. I mean, he came to visit. Like,
yeah. But listen. You know what's really out of it all? You know what really disappointed me? Ali used to speak with so much confidence, and this is the reason I liked Ali. He always spoke with such poise, confidence. I mean, he was, very eloquent. But now, if you're watching Ali, take my advice, brother. You're losing it a little bit. Your polish, it's.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what
I'm not just playing. I'm honest.
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is from a personal standpoint. I think that we're in a space where we're moving away from what Delbert, Phil, and Bobby brung to the table. Delbert, Phil, and Bobby came in a time where it was about having people honestly in wonderment. You know what I'm saying? Like just saying things that maybe in hindsight, they didn't even know what the fuck they were saying themselves, because some of that shit was just gobbledygook that they just was making up as they went along. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers would be bad with me, but I've caught them niggas in the middle of gobbledygook. I remember being in Delbert Blair class. No, but putting my hand up and stopping him in the middle of some gobbledygook. So what I'm saying is Ali Muhammad is like maybe 2 years or 3 years older than me, something like that. He's the first person, like he was teaching before me and Polite, like before people heard of us, there was Ali Muhammad already. You know what I'm saying? So I think because he started in that era, when guys were able to make stuff up and, you know, it was called downloading information. Like they come from that space. I think he still has a little bit of that in him where he just will make up, you know, he'll just you know, he'll add some things in.
Because
He'll just like, you know, he'll just put
he definitely made up that Erickson stuff.
Well, listen, Phil Valentine just did a video explaining that the pharaohs were snorting cocaine to activate their pineal gland. Phil Valentine just did this video last week. Said the pharaohs was driving in boats from Egypt to America to get cocaine to take back to Kemet to open up their pineal gland.
Man, I gotta go, man. That's it.
I'm just saying, listen,
the only thing I'm saying is if Ali is watching that, you know what I'm saying, it's a lesson in the Moorish Science Temple of America that says when you don't see yourself, others discover you more plainly. And you're being discovered as you always been a swindler since you came into the community. But now you're swindling and your speech is starting to meet each other. At one time, your swindling was hidden behind your fancy speech. But now you begin to talk and you're all over the place. And so now you're swindling and your speech seems to be on equal playing field now. So
I think
shout out to Ali. I'm done, brother.
You get back to the history, the historical work.
I gotta go take a shower, my nails dirty, put in some work today, and then we gotta get busy. But tomorrow we gotta what I was saying to you, we gotta review Polite tomorrow. I got some fire.
Bet.
I got some fire tomorrow.
And tomorrow is 5 days left. I'm on this countdown shit. We need to have a countdown. Last night on my page, hold on, listen. Last night on my page, we actually took a poll to get our statistics together for what we actually thought was going to happen on the 15th. So you had people saying that Polite is on suicide watch. He's, you know, they got to watch him, make sure he stay alive to the 15th. Some people saying they think he's fleeing the country already. Some people saying that they think he's going to take the stand on Sarnetta. You know, there's a lot of different possibilities that people threw out there. Oh, do you know that I got the secret teaching from Dr. York where he's teaching the philosophy of his sex magic with the pedophile, you know, how he does the pedophile program and all that? Like, I got the video. I put it on my page.
Why would you? I mean,
no, it's a serious thing, bro. Because Bambaataa paperwork came out where somebody's suing Bambaataa for raping him, and they was putting out the info. And in the first paragraph, it says that Bambaataa was drinking boys' semen as a way to rejuvenate his superpowers. And what I'm saying is that's what's coming out of that Dr. York camp, because Dr. York, bro, this is just factual shit. Dr. York has been teaching this program. And so in Dr. York's secret program, basically, you have to have 2 straight men that's performing homosexual acts. Because the sister was explaining it can't just be gay men. It has to be straight men that's doing the homosexual act. And they got to have in between them while they doing the homosexual act, they have to have a child in between them. And then there has to be people standing around them at 4 angles. They have to have 4 people standing around them. So it's 4, 2, and a child. It's 6 adults and 1 child in this sex ritual that Dr. York's class was breaking down.
So family, listen, I want to show y'all real quick, and I'm gonna do it again because I want everybody to know. But a few weeks ago, we were talking about getting a vehicle in order to go and to some of these court cases, what's going on in our community. And I put out a call and I was like, we're going to get a Moorish American, we're going to get a Moorish World TV van and da-da-da-da. So within a week and a half, I accumulated a donation of probably about, I didn't do no GoFundMe. I didn't do, because I don't like, I can't stand GoFundMes. Europeans getting paid off that GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't do a GoFundMe. What I say is, I reached out to a few of my good supporters that support Moorish World TV, and I asked them, I told them what I was going to do, and they made donations of all different sorts. And what I did today, when I got to my level, I told everybody I wasn't trying to get over $5,000. But let me tell you, in a week and a half, I was able to, let me pull this up real quick. I wasn't even pushing it that hard because I know how our people get down. So in a week and a half, I actually got close to 4,000, and that was from people that I called out. I called out personally, and reached out to maybe 5 people, and then people put in 20, 30, some 100, and da-da-da. And ultimately, I got to my grand total, what I needed. And so today, family, this is what I purchased today, right here. And I already got a brother reached out to me who also gave a donation. Let me get the other pictures real quick. I just try to grab them real quick. I bought it off of let me get the I got the bill of sale and everything, the receipt and everything, but let me see if I can pull this up. If I can. Okay. I'm gonna try to pull this up like this. So this is the joint right here. We're gonna hit the road, and right there. Yeah, we're gonna hit the road. There go one right there. We're gonna hit the road on this demonstration. There it is right there.
So you going down there next week?
No, this is the thing. I gotta put it in the shop. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it to the mechanic tomorrow and get it looked over because it is a 2008. And then whatever money that take, I'm gonna go ahead and get that straight up. You know what I'm saying? Get that straightened out. And then, tags, title, and all that, get that all straight. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to the polite thing on the 15th. And I just share this with y'all now. My son's mother recently passed away, and her what they will call the homegoing services is on the 16th. I think the showing or the viewing is on the 15th. So I won't be able to make it there on the 15th, and this is I don't know if you remember the show, Inky, when we was talking about
you mean when the very next show that we did after she passed? Yeah, I do remember, because that's when you started to argue with me about the kombucha. That's why I was asking you. That's why the people probably missed that part when I was asking you, was you good? Did you need a hug? And that I wasn't being funny when I was being funny. Anyway. No, I wasn't. I was asking you that seriously because I knew that situation had just happened, and then all of a sudden you were trying to fight me.
Let me say this. Remember, I did a show about Sonetta was talking about the AIDS thing, and they said that he had lupus, and I was like, lupus is serious. Lupus is serious. And my son's mother had been battling lupus for at least over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? But she always, whatever would happen, because it attacks your organs, whatever would happen, she will always pull through. You know what I'm saying? And so, I got a call early in the morning, man. It was unbelievable because I was supposed to take my son to the hospital to see her, but she wasn't. We didn't look for her to be in the hospital and not leave. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't look for that. But it says in the Quran, we plan, Allah planned, and Allah is the best of planners. The good thing about it is that my son, he's 19. That's one of my sons that, and this is the amazing thing about him. So my son was about 10, you know what I'm saying? And lupus was really attacking his mother's organs. And she ultimately had to get a kidney transplant and all of that. And so that's one of my sons that came to live with me, with my other sons, when he was like 10. So he lived with me for like 5 years. And I said, man, you got to get right so you can take care of your mother. So around 15 or 16, I was like, come on, you gotta go help out your mother. You know what I'm saying? And man, this young man did a phenomenal job, Inc. Man, you know, when days was rough, he made dinner. You know what I'm saying? He helped her around the stores, you know what I'm saying, because she got weak. This young guy, man, my son, yeah, he really put in that work, man. And when I told him, man, he was just so in shock. But he's strong, man. He's strong. And so that's why I tell people, man, listen, some of the stuff that we go through on these platforms is to awaken you. But remember this, family. You got family and you got friends. Make sure you tell them you love them, because you never know, you know, what the plan is in the next minute, the next day, or the next hour. You feel me? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Now back to the regularly scheduled program. I got to get out of here because now
leave. Let me ask you a question. What you think gonna happen on the 14th with Polite? I mean, on the 15th.
I think they're going to indict him, and then he's going to make a decision to disappear.
You think he's going to be able to do that? Because I think that.
No, Polite is arrogant, man.
Right, but they step in that building. There's a chance that things might get drastically different.
Well, when we read the report tomorrow, we'll talk about that and ask the people tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't think the people seen that, but I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga.
I really got a question. I really got a question, though.
You know, I come up with an age where it was okay to sniff cocaine and sniff dope. You know that, right?
Yeah, I thought it was crazy.
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. But it ain't no.
I be that more you gon' remember, be more. I be that more you gon' remember, that town. I be that more you gon' remember, Taharka Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember, LA. I be that more you gon' remember, New York. I be that more you gon' remember, Taharka Bay front line till the law call my number.